Yeah, I guess you probably should be, but honestly, I think if you're complaining about seeding, you need to just get more things in your life to focus on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think you should care.
I think it's funny when people in tournaments are like, oh, I got 25th losing to 13th and 9th.
Are you serious? Oh, for God's sakes! Every time! Bye, everyone. I got set.
Bye. See ya. Well, looks like I'm doing solo comms for a little bit. No sets found recently. That's crazy. These two have never played. But here we have eMass versus Pick starting off on winners round 3. This is going to be an interesting thing to go. I think we have Crispy coming onto the set right now. Get that headset on, sir. So, Crispy.
Good evening, beautiful people. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm fantastic. I'm here for Pick and the return of eMass, who's visiting this evening.
Yeah,
love to see it.
It's a good thing, and we're seeing Pick's Kazuya today. I know. Well, actually, I haven't been paying much attention, but I assume Pick's been picking up Kazuya.
Yeah, he's been playing Kazuya for a little while. I remember playing it myself last week. No slouch at all. There we go. God, man. I know it's not that long ago, but it's so great to see the eMass Joker again, right?
Yeah, it's crazy,
Literally
right?
what ruled 2022 in the UK, but okay.
Nah, he's fine. It's Joker. Joker has the up B that will.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll go. Oh, dude, that was great SDI from Pick there to get out of that.
Either SDI or luck, but you're not going to get away from that dragon uppercut from Pick. God damn.
So Pick, really what they did was they put this match on stream so they could remind eMass why he retired. That's the reason why they put him up against Pick, and they said, yo,
Up B?
Oh,
sorry.
No, honestly, we should be talking about the game, so here we are. Oh, that's a missed back air right there with the ledge trump. But it's okay because Joker and Arsene, they have ridiculous back airs there, and he will take it.
Speaking of ridiculous back airs, very perfectly coverage there from the air dodge from Pick. Very good stuff to eMass. Like, you know, in 2022 and before, like, eMass was a proper grinder. He's no stranger to these sort of matchups. Here we go, and Pick is no stranger to eating these back airs right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. Pick did a pretty good job. Ooh, nice. I don't know what to call that. Is that the electric wing
electric wing god fist, that's the bread and butter.
Yeah, it's the bread and butter.
Bread and butter in Tekken, bread and butter in Smash.
Interesting.
If in doubt, electric wind.
So I realize you're a Tekken player, right?
So very casually, very casually.
So basically, because you're a pro Tekken player, we can talk about the comparisons of Kazuya versus.
Listen, I know Tekken players don't like all the electric spams in Tekken either. It's the same thing in Smash. It's like, well, why not electric here? Sure, you can technically get whiff punished, but are you going to?
Yeah.
Not likely.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, it's very impressive right now that
dead.
eMass is alive at 164% versus Kazuya. I thought I would just mention that. Matt is shaking his head off screen, and he's just saying, how is this happening?
That just shows you the evasiveness of Joker being piloted by eMass.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Such a slippery anime boy is Joker. But the up throw, not going to quite do it yet.
Yeah, Pick's going to need to secure that one of the bread and butters in order to get killed. But I guess after 150% or so, it's probably harder to get the confirms, right? But I don't know which throw that was. Probably up. It's up throw and it killed at 187%. Not the way to go when Kazuya's signature thing is killing people at 60, right?
Yeah, very true. If you're living that high percent against someone like Kazuya, you're doing something right.
Oh yeah, definitely. But eMass is going for like those really hardish reads right now with that forward smash right in the middle of the advantage there.
This is something this is something that eMass always liked to do back in the day as well. Not only does he play like Joker, like textbook, he does, you know, throw out those hard reads out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, release the shield a little bit too early there. Oh my god, I can't believe that down air hit. Sometimes you get hit by stuff like that and you go, why did I walk
we gotta be careful! The wage drive, he tries to get the 1-2 jab into the rage drive, not gonna connect. Clutch spot dodge from eMass. Anyone's game here, Chief?
Oh yeah, absolutely anyone's game. If Pick can get that one single combo, oh, just about misses the grab. If Pick can get that combo in, he obviously wins.
Oh,
but
no,
he's all right.
Perfectly
Kazuya's heavy.
Not quite. There you go.
Because Pick making that small mistake of using the neutral B there. If he just drifted a little bit longer, eMass wouldn't have been able to back air him there.
That's the thing with Kazuya is like they love to stall with the neutral B, right? The laser. But if you got someone like Jacko who's primed and ready, Joker, sorry, primed and ready to jump out there, get that quick back air back in. You're absolutely done-zoed. That's going to be first game to eMass. That was anyone's game there. eMass surmounted quite a lead, but Pick brought it back to a very, very even game.
I mean, that's the thing with top players, right? Even if they don't play for months, you can tell there's a difference because they get introduced. So, you know, eMass has returned to the game and it looks like this, and he's still going to adapt really quickly.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about top
Fundamentals
players.
don't leave you.
Exactly.
They don't leave you.
But yeah, looks like they're just chilling, I guess, trying to pick up stage. What are they doing?
Yeah, perhaps
small
some stage
battlefield?
bans. I mean, obviously, you'd think you don't really want small stages against someone like Kazuya. Like, we're going to Town City right now. Obviously, this is Pick's choice, though, so it's kind of a pseudo third FD. Screaming is going on behind me. Oh, Mitsu and JR are playing. They've been playing for like half an hour at this point.
Yeah, because it's JR and Mitsu, right? Those two already famous for having long sets, and someone
DAT Monday
decided.
Meltdown. Here
Someone
we go.
decided to
Game
put.
2. Oh, you good? Need to plug that headset back in.
I lost the mic for a second, but I think I'm back now. There we go. All right.
Thank you, Ambler.
Yes.
So we got eMass on 89% and Pick looking at a healthy 47. Looking in a good spot right here.
Yeah. I mean, thing is, eMass is in Arsene mode right now, so he's on the aggressive play here.
Touch tech.
It's that delicate kind of part of the game where eMass needs to be aggressive, but he needs to not box with Kazuya, right? If he boxes with Kazuya, he's just going to take more and more percent.
Ooh,
and now that Arsene's expired...
The slick movement coming from eMass gets a couple of down guns. There's another one. Oh, this is turning in...
saved by...
Delivered on a silver platter. Pick is back.
Pick has plot armor. It's confirmed now.
Oh my gosh.
Very nice.
The forward air drag down, he tried to laser? Jesus, all right. The reactions on eMass are incredible.
Yeah, dude, this guy, I don't even know how often eMass plays the game, but he does not look
he nearly got a trifecta. Oh, eMass, welcome back.
eMass does not look like he's left the game for even a single day because he's popping off right now.
It's not going to take it. Town and City might have helped there with the blast zones. Oh, eMass is a slippery devil. He's fighting against the devil Gene, but he's the slippery devil.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Jump attempt. No.
Dude, tether recoveries in this game are so stupid. They recover from anywhere, man. Oh, he's going for those combos, man.
Yeah.
eMass is feeling himself right now. And Pick's kind of just playing catch-up right now, which is, you know, Pick usually has control of things. But the thing is, when you're Kazuya and you're behind, it's difficult, right? When you're fighting someone with the mobility of Joker...
Oh, yeah, this might be Pick's second stock gone right here. There it is.
The stalling again removes Pick's stock from him. That's the second time that he's done the laser in the air and it's cost him a life.
He also had no jump as well, so he
yeah.
really didn't have many options. Surgical precision on that edge guard from eMass. Whole stock up now as eMass. This is really good for him.
Oh yeah, definitely. We could be seeing the end of the set coming imminently as Pick sees his last stock in winner's side of bracket. But I think...
Catch.
Ooh. Pick just needs some kind of momentum here. Here we go. Oh. eMass reading that rollback so nicely right there to do it here with the downhill tilt.
No rage drive just yet. I wonder if he might try to save it for the next stock, but maybe he might not even get this one off of eMass right here. Perfectly timed back air, and eMass takes it 2-0.
I'd like to shout out to Joker's back air for absolutely carrying that entire match. I think eMass probably took like 5 of the 6 stocks with back air that game.
Oh, no doubt. The edge guards was so prevalent.
Yeah, it was insane.
Very potent.
Like Joker just has like that perfect weight and floatiness to just float there and hit you with the back air. There's nothing you can do half the time.
That's a great point.
It obliterates like half the cast. It's insane.
And when you can, like, you know, starve those options off of characters like Kazuya, it's almost like a foregone conclusion because, you know, like they have no jump, they can only do so much. You hit the back air, and you're gone.
Yeah, that's it. There's nothing you can do.
Very good stuff, eMass. Great to see that once again. Yeah. It's like I've gone back a year in time.
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
I believe he's visiting this week, which is nice to see.
Yeah, it's always good to see, like, you know, people who you don't really see around often, and they come back for a little bit, and it's like a great few moments. You know, I think speaking of guests today, I think we have Mitch.
Mitch
in Meltdown,
has arrived,
and we also have Alex O'D.
Alex O'D is here
you know,
too.
Put plurifoot there. I don't know what the word is. Plethora? No. Essentially, they're known people. We're friends with those people. And they come from places more north than London. So it's nice to see them here in London today.
Yeah, it's always great to see our guests coming through from Meltdown. You know, it is pretty much like the UK's Premier Weekly, right? So
Yeah.
It always attracts the
It's built different, right? Like people were saying, like, Meltdown has a different guest star every single week, and I'm like, yeah, that's normal Meltdown. When will there be another normal Meltdown? It's like every Meltdown's a normal Meltdown. This is how it is. But anyway, next up, it looks like we have Khanage versus Adivian.
Yeah, so I actually managed to peep a set, and Adivian played Alex OD, and I saw a timeout in the favor of Adivian.
Interesting.
Pika Rob, so yeah, timeout. They were both like 150-ish, but Adivian was a bit lower than that. Got the set win over Alex OD, the visitor. I mean, Adivian's a bit of a visitor himself here for...
Yeah, do you know his origin, or is he just...
I think he's from Mids. I met him last week, actually. We played on stream. He's a Pika player as well. So.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's weird. You kind of see Pika players kind of come into existence and phase out of existence. I'm talking about Ricochet, but it's like...
Well, I believe Ricochet's on the Joker now. Right?
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. Pika is a character you really got to dedicate yourself to.
Yeah.
Like, sure, Pikachu has some privilege in a lot of aspects, but you got to dedicate yourself to that.
I think like
mouse.
my favorite comparison is generally the fact that like if you want to get 50 with Pikachu, you got to do like your elaborate fucking combos.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure you read their SDI to make sure you hit them. And then with Kazuya, you do like a 3-hit combo and you get 50. And it's like, well, what's the point, right?
Yeah.
Like, sure, you beat Swordies, but at what cost, you know? Or like, you do the same level of training with Peach and you do like 70 or 80 instead, right? So there's that kind of thing. And speaking of Peach, we have Khanage here. So
very nice segue. You know what? I talked to Asim a second ago. I believe he pulled a bomb and a couple of stitches in his first set today. So it might be a great day for Khanage.
Yeah, no, it might be, honestly. Khanage is fairly known for having a very, very solid neutral. And if I recall, well, I haven't commented on one of his sets for a while, but, based on what I've seen of him, it always felt like the thing that... So if I use Ramon as a comparison, right?
Yeah.
Ramon's like I can do all the combos and I'm going to bring you to 91 interaction.
Yeah.
Well, Khanage is that, like, I'm actually fundamentally good at the game.
The fundamentals
right?
are insane.
If Khanage, like... got halfway between himself and Ramon, he'd be like a ridiculously insane player, right?
Yeah. Or
but anyway,
or something. But here we go.
Starting on FD here, not a great pick for Peach, considering that, Pikachu and Thunder Jolt.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder what the stage bans were, but obviously Final Destination was left open, probably Adivian's pick, so...
Yeah.
Granted, against most characters, this is a great stage for Peach, but perhaps not here. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, maybe in this case, if this is usually a great stage for Peach, Khanage just says, I'll take it. I can handle, with float, I can handle some T-Jolts, right? That's probably one of the things he was thinking about. But Adivian right here, popping up with like a 70% combo. We're only 30 seconds into the game here, and he's really holding himself thoroughly right now, keeping that stage control. But... oh, hard read there, but not going to quite find it.
Stage control is the name of the game for sure, and a lot of great uses of T-Jolt I'm noticing off the bat from Adivian. There we go, the chase with the dash attack. What a landing coverage.
Yeah,
Next hit might take
He's
it.
going for it, dude.
I wonder if he could have done another forward air there, but nonetheless, Khanage still fighting to get back to center stage. Oh, that one whiffs. Hang on, this is Khanage's chance. The stitch! Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. Look, it's like... wow, dash attack, early hits, really going to take Peach off the top at 100 in like, what, 20%?
Yeah.
That's an insane move right there. If
so
your dash attack kills, I don't know what to say, man. But,
it's so quick as well, it can catch you not DIing correctly.
Yeah, definitely. It's like, it's a bit weird. Like, it's not a thing people are used to DIing. But, this is interesting, right? Adivian is not someone we've seen. Khanage is a staple, right? We know Khanage is known in the EOE and in London. He's a good player. So this is interesting. Adivian's a really good player as well, clearly.
Yeah, 100%. Like even I played Adivian last week, and it looks like he's leveled up within the space of a week. Here we go. Oh, down for up.
Some people are just built different. But yeah, like what Khanage needs to do right now, he needs to secure this stock, otherwise he risks falling behind more, right? 70% deficit, not a big deal. You can take that back in a couple of combos. But as soon as that becomes 100, 120%, Khanage will find himself struggling, and that side B will take that first stock for him.
Talked it into fruition there, Chief. The side B catching the roll. Hang on, speaking of Peach combos, that was like a half Peach combo.
That was 60, that was good. Do you see what I mean, though? Like, it's just the same level of execution, maybe not as hard. I mean, it's fine, though. What do you think? Oh, dude.
Oh, electric, right. We go from one electric into another on the side of Pikachu, not Kazuya. But yeah, straight into the blast zone. Sorry, you're going to ask something?
Yeah, I was going to. So what do you think Khanage needs to do here? What do you think's going on? Why do you think he's being so suffocated right now?
I don't know. Honestly, to bring it back to the Final Destination discussion, that doesn't help. Like, the T-Jolt just covers the ground so much, and it's like, well, Peach can only do so much. Like, sure, you can float over it, but you're catching these landings, you're catching the aggressive options, but...
Yeah, definitely. I think...
Okay, he's playing a bit more smart around the T-Jolts now. Ooh.
Yeah, I think he's playing at his own pace now, right? At the first couple of stocks, he was like, well, I'm behind. I got to go good. Oh, wow, down air to grab like that. That's crazy.
That was lovely.
Khanage was basically saying, well, I need to...
Okay.
That's crazy. He's managed to catch up. It's good. I think when he plays at his own pace, he can be comfortable, right? I think before he was trying to force the idea of like, I got to come back, right? I got to do the damage and come back. But, you know, I think there are people who will be in the lead and they can't resist approaching. And maybe Adivian is one of those people.
Yeah. No, Khanage definitely picking his spots here, and suddenly Khanage is in the steering wheel position. Hang on.
Yeah, Khanage might just go steal this stock from Adivian's feet.
Oh, lovely whiff punish there of the back air. Hang on, there is the turnip to forward air.
So,
God damn, Khanage.
So when Khanage was on his second stock, Adivian was on like what? No, on his last stock, Adivian was on like 40%. No, I don't know how to put. Khanage was on his last stock at like 40%, and then he took Adivian stock and took another stock in the time he went up to like 70. That's insane. That's insane comeback mechanics right there.
That Peach combo, that damage is no joke. Like, I feel like, yeah, honestly, we saw it. Adivian had so much control like the first half of that game, and then somehow Khanage is weaving his way around those T-Jolts and like whiff punishing those aerials with like back airs or what have you from Peach. And just suddenly just took the game.
Yeah,
turned it into fair.
I think it's like he just figured out what he needed to do and he executed it perfectly. But now we're on a bit more of a different stage here. I would say this stage is, I can't tell actually. What would you say?
Like I said in the previous set, it's kind of Final Destination 3.
Yeah.
But obviously there are some platforms, so there are little different things gonna happen here.
Yeah, so generally I'm inclined to say that Pikachu gets a benefit off these platforms, right? They extend his combos just a little bit. But it does look like Khanage has figured out this matchup overall. It's keeping Adivian off stage here and really putting on the pressure. Like, Adivian's pretty much on the back foot during the rhythm of this game right now. But Adivian perhaps going to get some kind of comeback here.
You can see Khanage once again using that float to weave over those T-Jolts. Missing that fair, unfortunately, for his part. But Adivian's not going to miss his fair. Suddenly clearing out that first stop from Khanage. What a turnaround.
Yeah, and there's the town and city platforms coming in clutch for Pikachu, just like we said. Suddenly, that forward air is now a kill move, but Khanage strikes straight back. 0-0 on the second stock.
Yeah, bat for bat, these two are going ahead full steam. Or trying to get a back air chain going on there, but didn't quite happen. I don't know if Peach too floaty.
And that's what I'm saying, right? 15% on Adivian there, and he had to read all the SDI, and that's it. Meanwhile, Peach is going to back air twice, and I do a dash attack, and it's 40. It's ridiculous.
Those double back airs are impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the Toad counter on the T-Jolt. That was smart.
That's really helping Khanage out. He did that last game as well, because Pikachus get used to the rhythm of doing T-Jolt to approach, but Khanage going to take his time off stage here. He knows he can take his time because he is ahead after all, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like having that luxury of having the lead is so beautiful, especially against someone like Pikachu. Oh, hang on, nice. Shooting the first hit there. Gonna quick back to center stage here. Mashing out that pummel. Woo! Okay, does actually nearly dying to that.
Scraping his head on the ceiling.
Yeah, that big ceiling of Town and City coming in clutch there. Khanage, yeah, looking like stalking his prey in the jungle there with that up air. Nice chase from Khanage. Very good stuff. Here we go.
Great float to evade the F smash there. Fairly aware that Adivian's been popping off those F smashes every now and then. Wow, that went in the perfect direction for Adivian there. I thought it was going to send him in the other direction.
I don't know.
He was on the left side of Pikachu there.
That down smash came out of nowhere.
But that's okay, because Khanage still has a slight lead here, and he's got a little bit of advantage here as well, as he keeps Adivian on the back foot. Adivian not afraid to use those T-Jolts to try and get some kind of opening here, but Khanage firing off those back airs just when he needs to.
One T-Jolt too many, not quite Adivian. Barely surviving. Uh-oh, does get clipped by the landing back air there. Nice Tomahawk grab. Peach is so good at empty landings. Okay,
Really?
making it back. Oh, but the back,
When you
yeah, that
quick
big
attack
old
straight-
powerful back air.
Quick attacking straight into someone's ass. It's, you know.
God damn. That was just a set of lots of micro adaptations on
Yeah,
the part of Khanage,
definitely.
honestly.
You know, I think it's real proof of like what kind of player Khanage is, right? I think Adivian's solid, definitely, but I think there's some evidence here that perhaps is neutral and his gameplay is a bit one-dimensional. And when someone adapts to it, that's it.
You could just tell it's clear as day, like, yeah, Thunder Jolt is a great projectile, but if you catch on to those habits, someone like Peach is just going to float over them and whiff punish you and something like of that nature.
It's the classic thing. It's the same thing when like Mario's get used to doing the fireball mid-air straight into a grab, right? You could see Adivian was so used to T-Jolt into grab, T-Jolt into grab. Yeah, and then as soon as Khanage started doing the counters, he didn't quite know what to do to approach, right? He was like, well, that was my approach option. What do I do now? Right? That's what happens. People get a rhythm of, this is how I'm going to play, and then when someone counters it, they go, oh, what do I do now?
It's like, you know, yeah, like I was saying, like, T-Jolt, great, fantastic projectile, but it's up to you to not be too over-reliant on it. And as you saw the proof in the pudding there at the end of that set, Khanage taking it to her, because just worked around the way Adivian was operating, so
absolutely.
good stuff, Khanage. I don't know if I'm going to play soon, but I'm just going to stay here.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's always enjoyable to have you on comms, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
I think might be the... I think we've only come like once or twice before. Maybe once.
Maybe at some random Meltdown,
yeah,
right?
but it's always good to see. Always good. I have not been to a Meltdown in a little bit, but
You haven't, no.
you know, I thought I should practice my comms because here I am. You know?
I came here because I've just come back from B Little's house to watch WrestleMania, and I was at King's Cross anyway, so I was like, well,
Oh yeah, worth it.
Guess I'm
Might
going to
as well,
Meltdown
dude.
tonight.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
But it looks like we have Zone stepping up to the plate, and he is going to play
And
JR,
Oh yeah.
who I guess clutched it against Luigi Mitsu behind us.
Yeah,
So.
no, that makes sense. So, like, you know, there's been a bit of, like, you know, will Zone defend Meltdown today? We got Alex OD, we got eMass, we got a couple of strangers who, you know, like Adivian who's come up.
Yeah.
You know, without people like Darkstalker Scores and Robbie present, it's really Zone here holding the fort versus
the
versus
Meltdown
Crusaders.
King. I think Scores and well, maybe I'm not sure what Scores are doing, but I know Darkstalker's getting ready to go to France for that Shonen War or something like that.
Yeah.
Some French tournament. So good luck to him there, obviously.
Yeah.
Missing his presence here for sure today.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is his weekly paycheck, right? For him, he's like, oh, I can't believe I'm missing out on pay for this. It's crazy. Going to France. The baguettes baby, wow. But yeah, no. So this looks like it's going to be good. Don't know what their set count is, but I'm going to assume it's in Zone's favor.
More than likely, obviously, no disrespect to JR, but Zone, like say the king of Meltdown, right? So.
Yeah.
But you know, JR back on the grind ever since he returned.
Yeah.
We're going to see another Pikachu.
Yeah, no, that's going to be... Well, it depends, right? So, like, you know, I love JR, everyone loves JR, but he plays very slowly. He's like the Robbie AK-47 of Pikachu, right? So, like, it's going to take some effort to maybe see what happens. Maybe if Zone's ahead the entire game, JR will be forced to approach. But if JR starts winning, man, it's going to be a long game.
Yeah,
it's going to be a long game.
It's very long indeed. There's some matchups, like, well, I suppose a lot. General rule of thumb is if you have the lead, you're in a good spot.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's so oppressive against some characters like Pikachu or something of that, a character of that nature, of course. So we'll see who establishes the lead and then establishes their dominance and gets the W in the win column there.
Yeah. Should
be
good.
Pikachu Palutena. I feel like back in the, you know, it feels like such a long time ago now, but back in like 2019, Pika was considered. Well, let me start again. So Palutena was considered like one of the best characters in the game, and still is.
Yeah.
But like 2019, Palutena hate was like everywhere. You know, like Steve before Steve or whatever. Like you think about Steve this year, it was Palutena in 2019.
Yeah.
But Pikachu was one of the counters, I believe, to Palutena. So.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I mean, speaking of like the Palutena like discourse, I always think it's funny that recently we had a conversation. I say Twitter had a conversation about Palutena being honest and like.
Or being worse than Incineroar.
Yeah, Palutena being worse than Incineroar, and I was like, oh my god.
I don't know.
Look,
Skyj is just godlike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Palu back here,
Ambler
Palu
chiming in.
#, yeah.
Ambler just chiming in with the invincible moves. Yes, absolutely. Look, one day HBox is going to make top 8, and everyone's going to talk about how Jigglypuff is actually an underrated top tier.
It happens every time.
Every single time someone makes top 8 with any character who's not at the top tier, it's like, oh man, how could we miss this? They were broken the whole time. Zachary played Pit, and everyone was like, look at Pit, he's broken.
Oh my god, Pit.
And I'm like, what do you mean? Pit's like...
Mid tier.
Yeah. Pit's the same dude that Klaus picked up and then dropped because, like, you know, it's like...
Shouts to Klaus.
But yeah, no, looks like Zone's got some dominating, you know, he looks like he's got some dominating wins on JR here. Pretty much only one game in JR's favor in, like, the last 4 sets. But we'll see if it's in JR's favor today.
That was obviously quite a while ago, so we'll see how things go on this occasion. Looks like we're going to Hollow Bastion. I feel like this is pretty neutral between the twos. Sure, Ambler. Thank you, Stream God Ambler, as we get right into this game here. So Zone and JR, obviously the Palutena Pikachu we talked about. There we go, the back air chains. Oh no, falling out the back air. You rarely see that.
Yeah, I think it's because, like, you know, most of Pikachu's combos are very SDI-able, do you know what I mean? And Zone's one of those guys, he's going to learn the SDI, right? If it gets him out of the combo... Look at the way he falls out of it, right?
That had to have been like an act, like, not on purpose. I don't know, like, multi-hits in this game. No,
yeah, multi-hits kind of
You're not wrong in the SDI point, but I think in those occasions, it just happened. But nonetheless, edge guard attempt. I just noticed JL's tag, it says edge guard. He's been wanting to edge guard more.
Yeah, what a good reminder than yourself, right? Your past self telling you, hey, get off the stage for a second and maybe you'll get an early kill.
Especially as Pikachu, man.
Here's that invincible back air coming in clutch for Zone there, and an up smash to take the first stock in the first game. And we're only a minute into the game, so we're on good time if you ask me.
Yeah, dominant start. Sorry, I thought I heard my name. Dominant start to a Zone there, and he's just on the chase again. Whoa, that was tricky.
Yeah, so this is that moment, right, where, like, so JR is not in his comfort zone, right? When he's ahead, he's happy to hang back. But now that JR has to do stuff, and Zone is happy to apply the pressure as well. Yeah, Look at the way he moves, man. Zone moves so nicely. I love it.
It always makes you second guess yourself. Like, he's usually outside of your threat range. It's like, oh, you're going to come in and you're going to react to what I do. You're going to whiff punish. There we go. Zone on the chase once more, and JR just can't quite get anything going here.
Yeah, oh, perfect shield. Wow, bold move using the neutral B on edge there, by the way. I don't think that risk reward quite added up. But, you know, it's working out for Zone because he's on the ledge right now, edge guarding JR. And JR is struggling to get off the ledge. This is his chance to take the stock here. He needs to do that because he is so far behind JR right now, and he's not going to make it back if he doesn't take that stock.
Yeah, he's trying to make something work. Oh, that was a beautiful grab. Trying to whiff punish that neutral air from earlier, barely missing. But, yeah, still on. Zone, I should say, still on his first stock. Hang on, down throw. Yeah, back end not going to connect there, but it's worth a go. Hey! Okay, no, not quite a conversion on that occasion, but...
It's that classic thing, right, where you're, like, trying to read what someone's going to do out of the grab. And, like, you know, you spend that chance trying to do that, but sometimes it doesn't work out, and it just looks like you just completely dropped it, right? But in reality, JR was probably trying something there. Still 140% behind.
Okay, a couple of back airs coming in from JR here. Hang on, can he get something cooking a bit more? No. Oh, okay, a dash attack. It's crazy. You see a lot of Pikachu's dash attacking just to get that overextension when someone fades back in neutral, you know? And it works a lot of the time. There it is again. That catches the landing on that occasion. Hang on, JR. Are you going to steal this game from us?
Yeah.
No,
and
you're not.
that third dash attack in a row will be met with a more invincible dash attack. That's definitely going to kill. But, you know, one whole stock behind. I think JR definitely has it in him to bring it back. All he needs is a good, decent combo and then a kill confirm, right?
Oh, 100%. Or a beautiful edge guard would be ideal for JR right now. Oh, just a bit too far away with that forward smash. Right idea, but not quite the execution. JR, you got the stage control. What have you got? Nice. Finally, whiff punishes one of those. Oh, it doesn't get the spike. Oh, I love it.
Good attempt right there.
Good edge guard attempt, JR.
He was reading it, man. Good job, JR. When you're VOD reviewing this.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We're telling you, man, you're on your way. You're on your way.
Woo!
Honestly, he's got Zone in a chokehold a little bit right now. He's holding that pressure, and that dash attack's going to take the stock 0-0.
There's been a good couple of times where we've seen some neutralizers whiff punished with those dash attacks. Very important. Okay. playing after this set. So JR, hang on a minute, this is so even on all of a sudden. Zone needs to change up what he's doing a little bit.
Oh, that nice little ledge slip into the back. It was very cool. Too bad it didn't hit. I'm surprised he didn't go for like an up air or something. But
what?
wow!
That breaks shields? JR, hello?
That's probably the first time I've ever seen quick attack break shield. That's crazy. It's a shame Pikachu doesn't have anything to capitalize off of that.
Just
but like,
F Smash will do it.
That would have been, if Zone was like 40% higher, that would have been death for him, right? That would have been crazy.
That was not. I've never seen that.
Yeah,
me
neither.
Pikachu's take notes. Holy crap.
Anyway, Zone keeping the stage control here, reflecting those T-jolts, basically saying,
oh, it went over Pikachu.
See, that's how you counter someone countering your T-jolts, right? JR saw that Zone was countering the T-jolts, and he went straight.
Oh, that's it! Wow! Sorry to cut you off.
No, dude, don't.
Brilliant plays from JR there.
Dude, that was very nice from both players, but JR really clutching it out here, showing what he's made of. And that will be the second game he's taken in 5 sets, but if he can make it a third game and a whole set, that's going to be worth it.
That was an absolute war of a game. That was game 1. Zone establishing dominance for the first 70% of that game. And suddenly JR just kept his composure and said, no, you know what? I'm actually going to whiff punish your neutral airs to the ground. I'm actually going to edge guard you, like my tag implies. And then he finally gets that F smash to catch that neutral get up. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. I'm excited to see how game 2 goes.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be great. Thing is, Zone in times like this, he's ice cold. I think he's fine. I think so, like, Zone has his moments where he gets demoralized, right? You can kind of see it in his face sometimes when, like, he gets a little bit done with playing when he feels like, oh, do you know what, screw this. He's not like that right now. You can see it on his face. He's like, I got this, I'm fine. And that's what I love to see. Ooh, nicely air dodging out of that explosive flame. He saw that coming, JR.
Good reaction.
It's one of Zone's staples, right? Like,
yeah, explosive flames out the wazoo. But here we go. 41% on JR already. Kind of like similar to the first game. Obviously, we know how that ended. Beautiful parry and the dash attack to follow up with.
Yeah. Zone's basically probably turned something on here. He's like, all right, it's time. And this is where the Pikachu combos start.
Maybe.
No,
not quite.
Invincible back air will do it again. Someone's going to tell me how Palutena is actually so honest, when in reality she should have lost that interaction. But here we are.
Oh,
that went through the platform.
Yeah, it's a pretty meaty hitbox.
That's insane.
Massive hitbox. I'm sorry he didn't go for an upper afterwards, but nonetheless, Zone is still in control for the most part. It does find his feet back to center stage here. Oh, wow. F tilt.
Oh, it's great to see the counterplay upon the counterplay, right? Like, Zone has been reflecting those T-jolts, and then JR countered them, and then now that he's countered, Zone is shielding after reflecting because he knows JR's going to come through. It's always nice to see those extra layers of adaptation from good players. It's incredible to see. But right now, Zone's holding the mid stage, and really all he needs is that good dash attack. He was going for it, didn't see it.
Okay.
Oh, he really wanted it.
Wow. So the previous ledge trapping attempt on the right side, he was in the ultra zone, that position that we all know and love.
Oh, beautiful. But, and you know, we'll take it. That was it. You know.
I was just going to mention, like, so JR actually rolled and Firat actually tried to dash attack the neutral get up, and that time it was like the reverse on the left side, I believe, or actually connects with the dash attack. But there we go, we're seeing a very unfortunate SD on the part of JR. He's had a lot of great quick attacks, but unfortunately that one was a bit not ideal.
Yeah, quick attack is like kind of surprisingly hard to use in some ways.
Yeah.
It's like insanely, don't get me wrong, it's one of the most insanely broken recoveries ever. That's a good way of countering it, dude.
That's
like,
a big call out.
Yeah, put the giant.
Zone absolutely deserved the F smash, but narrowly missing. Good lord.
There you go.
There you go. Wow. Down tilt into forward air.
Zone
dominating.
Yeah, definitely. Zone basically saying it again. It's like, all right, I gave you the last game, but that's it. This is my game now. This is my set.
SD or not, like, Zone is just like in control right now.
Yeah, definitely. And these are the moments, right, where like, so you got to pick your, well, I say pick your battles. Maybe you really believe you can come back from this, but there's a side of me that is inclined to believe it's beneficial for JR to be like, okay, it's time for me to mentally check out a bit and prepare myself for the next game, right?
Sometimes you either have the mentality of not giving up and it's like, no, I can still win this, or like, you know, if you're a game up, you're like, okay, maybe I gather some more info, some more player knowledge for the next game.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Stuff like that.
You stop really necessarily. I need to remind everyone that for some reason Palutena has a projectile that kills. That doesn't make any sense. Who designed that? This character's stupid.
I have no idea. Blame Kid Icarus Uprising. They have like a million special moves in that game. They decided to give some to her. But anyway. Oh, not quite getting the F smash on the Palutena on zone.
Yeah. It's interesting how like T-Jot isn't even being used for approach anymore. I feel like a lot of the oh wow, he wanted that one.
Will absolutely chase you down. But there we go, dash attack still not doing it. Perfect DI from zone. God damn. Just delaying. Oh, okay, an up air chase does catch zone in the skies. But that's his first stock of this game too. Back air, no, okay. Ledge trapping attempt. Oh, brilliant answer there. And you just have to think that we are going to the game 3 any moment now. Unless JR can do something crazy.
Beautiful read there.
Ultra Zone, baby. Don't want to be in it.
Don't ever get caught in the Ultra Zone. Zone looking calm and collected. So is JR, though. JR's thinking, he's like, do you know what? All right, cool, I can do this. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm thinking. And I love seeing players. I love reading like the state of a player's mentality from like the between set cam. Like sometimes you look at players and they're just sitting there seething like, I don't want to play this game anymore. But these two, they're chilling. They're getting on with it.
Yeah, these two are very cold individuals. Very, almost like a poker face.
Yeah.
But you know, game 2, a bit unfortunate on the way of JR, but Zone made a just asserted his dominance there once again and had that dominant game 2 there. So game 3 right now between these two, see how things play out. It's very interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, oh wow. That's a good way of moving for Zone, right, to catch that out. You know, like Pikachu's, I don't know how to explain it, but they kind of operate at the same height, right? Like full hop height is where like you can find them spinning around in the air. And Zone decided to go above that and then come down with an air. And that was a good way of countering it. Gonna go for the grab, back air, and this is it. It's time to try and edge. Well, I say edge guard. It's not worth doing it to Pikachu, right? So. Yeah,
9 times out of 10, you're worth ledge trapping him or catching a 2-frame.
Yeah, definitely.
Something of that nature. But here we go. Zone does have 107% on JR. 35% is looking healthy. Hang on. Pikachu conversions. And with that combo, JR finds himself having a bit of control. But no, Zone stuffs out on the forward air.
Zone gets back to stage so smoothly in this situation. JR doing a bit better. Oh.
Wow. There's the down tilt 2-frame like I was talking about.
Can't believe that. You know, nowadays when I look at this game, I'm like, I can't believe this is designed like this. And also, this is a balanced game. That's crazy. What do other games look like if this is a balanced game? It's like...
Smash Bros. Ultimate is insane.
Very insane.
Very many good characters.
JR trying to look for the kill now, basically. You know, he's got Zone in a decent disadvantage state right now, and all he needs is to keep it up a little bit, build up a couple more %, and then secure it. There's that 125. This is it. Zone is now ripe for the killing. Go for an F smash.
Again, that was the game 1 winner, but just a bit too wrong on that timing. All right, ledge. I love the ledge drop attempt, but Zone not falling for it. Oh, that's going to be a big jab.
Sometimes you just got a jab.
It's funny because in Smash 4, Palutena was a trash character, but jab was good. But in this game, you kind of forget about it. It's got a good hitbox. Sometimes you need it to stuff people out. And stuffing out JR is right now is Zone.
Very nice, you know, empty hop into up there. It's great for shield pressure, right? Like, you hate being above Palutena no matter what. It sucks. It's difficult. JR is still fighting it right here, and he needs to get this. I'll say, going for another ledge trump right there. I think he's really focusing on it, right? The whole edge guard. Because I think he recognizes this is where he struggles in the game, and he's saying, well, I've got to fix this, right?
Yeah, he's really trying to get that trump reward on the ledge there. Is JR not quite working out. Maybe the next ledge trump attempt will be different. But, you know, it's 160% on Zone. Still on his first stock. As I say that, does finally find himself getting grabbed with the up throw. So 2 stocks apiece, 111% on JR.
Dude, that dash attack almost killed him, but that's crazy.
Almost.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? He's still essentially a whole stock behind, and unfortunately, Pikachu has to do a lot of work in order to get these percentages built up. So he's really going to have to get a few neutral wins in a row without taking any damage. Zone not capitalizing on any punish there.
That was a back throw right there, but a lot of shield stun on that dash attack, so... Oh no, neutral airing out of disadvantage. Trying to get a high recovery there. No,
Oh,
that
wow.
dash attack does finally take it. Goddamn, Zone is on fire right now. There we go, forward air into the dash attack. The percents are just racking up.
Thinks this is pre-patch Palu where that grab would have hit, but definitely not now.
That was a bit of a scramble between
Very
these
nice
two,
read.
but hey.
Very, very nice reaction on the roll there. JR getting that percentage up and rolling. Look, if he can get this stock, he can get this stock. Zone holding stage control though.
Ooh, I love
That was
that.
nice, dude.
That down air to platform drop back air is beautiful. Oh my gosh, okay, there's another F smash. I thought he was going to go for a down air there, but hey.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
Oh,
that
no,
dash
no
attack on
punish
shield.
that
He's gotten really used to doing that dash attack on shield, and it works against a lot of people, but Zone is getting used to the idea of the pressure that JR is holding here.
The thing is, he's trying to whiff punish, and the timing is so strict on a lot of these landing aerials from Palutena, or in general. But
Oh yeah, definitely.
that's why
Yeah,
you're seeing a couple of shields and
Yeah.
a couple of back throws.
You mean the thing where, you know, you try to intercept too early, you get hit by the invincible back air. You do it too late, you get hit Pikachu. Oh, very good
play.
stalling from JR there, going to make himself back to stage. He's been caught by that up smash a couple of times, so it's good to
Yeah,
see him
yeah.
adapt from that there. And honestly, I'd say he's bringing
Oh
it back.
no! You're gone. Wow.
This game
What?
sucks, jeez.
Hey, that's the surprise explosive flame. You're not ready for it. If you're trying to set up your ledge trap and suddenly you see that glow, that explosive flame spawn, I was like, oh crap, I'm about
Especially,
to
yeah.
get
Yeah,
blown up.
he thought he could tap B from safety, and then he's like, oh, I've tapped B, and now I'm about to be hit by an explosive flame, and I shouldn't have done that.
Well, that was an absolute war of attrition of
Yeah.
a set. A couple of adaptations between these two players, but Firat Zone is going to proceed. And now I'm going to play RAMBOSS on setup 10. So
Yeah, nice.
peace out.
Good luck on your set. Good luck to RAMBOSS as well.
Enjoy the
See you
stream, guys.
later. I'm just drinking water here. All right. But yeah. No, it's looking like an interesting meltdown today. I'm hoping we can see Zhang Mitch on stream at some point, but also don't know where Mitch is at the moment. I love seeing the guest stars of Meltdown go on stream, but it doesn't happen very often. Yep. Oh, the next set is looking like eMass versus Manny. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm fairly sure Manny was... I feel like eMass dropped off just as Manny arrived onto the scene, pretty much. So it'll be interesting for eMass to see how Manny's changed, since he's one of the few people who... Well, I say few people. A lot of people seem to have a Wii Fit Trainer nowadays. You know... Ooh. Ambler saying they played last... Yep. Yeah, we'll see the most recent sets and that'll work out. But yeah, no, Manny is a very solid... It seems that every region in the UK seems to have like a Wii Fit Trainer behind them. It's like, you know, wherever there's a region, there's a Wii Fit Trainer, which I think is a bit funny. But Manny, probably one of more known with it. I'm here with Basil.
Commenting this one set
Yeah?
because I like both these two.
How are you doing, man?
I'm all right. Hi everyone. I'm Basil. I'm here to commentate this one set because I love both these people, and they are both very good at the game.
Very,
So,
very good at the
yeah.
game. Yeah, I don't know if you saw eMass's sets in the last hour or so.
I have.
And
I've
it
been
do-
keeping up to date.
It does not look like he's gained any rust at all. That
Oh, of
that
course
man
not.
was doing these ridiculous dare chains, like...
Oh my! Those.
Oh, let's tell someone. Give me a second. Nope.
Yep. Yeah, we got just little technical difficulties. but
They've unplugged it.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. Whoop. There you go. They've unplugged it, I think. I hope everyone can hear. Yeah, yeah. Cool.
Awesome. Right.
But yeah, so this will be interesting. I think for eMass, it's going to be like a measure of like how much has Manny changed since the last time I fought him. And for Manny, it's going to be is
Have
eMass
these two fought?
according to Ambler. Well, the most recent sets will come up in a second, but apparently they fought last year at some point, right?
I see. So it has been a while. All right. Well, two extremely talented players. Of course, I feel like if you live in Europe and you know the Smash scene, you have to know about eMass.
Yeah.
He literally won a Wanted, a big tournament in Spain, I believe.
France, I don't know, somewhere in Europe.
One of the two.
Yeah, once it does sound like France to me.
It might have been France. I'm not exactly sure, but he did win a European major, literally. And now he's up against the GOAT, the father, Manny.
Yeah.
Everyone loves this guy. His Wii Fit is insane. He's got a Rosalina and a Palutena in the back pocket. I don't think we will see them come out. Likelihood we'll just see the Wii Fit.
I don't think those two characters help him out against Joker. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think so. And you know what? Against a player with the caliber of eMass, you got to stick with what you know.
Yeah, definitely,
And
right? You start second guessing yourself, and you're not putting yourself at 100%, right? But that's just how it is. Let's see if the most recent sets pops up now. Yeah, so last time they played was basically a year ago now, right? So it's been a while.
And as we can see, Manny has proven he can take games.
Yeah.
So, you know, anything's possible here.
It depends on the nature of those games, but, you know, it happens, right?
Yeah.
There is that kind of classic thing when you go 2-1 against 1-2 against a top player. It's that classic thing where they kind of gave you game one in some ways. But we're going to start on PS2 ever so classically. Manny's going to immediately neutral be off stage. That's just how it is.
Of course, the CEO of Ledge, he needs to make that statement immediately. He will go to Ledge, and he will win because of that. But now, the eMass already in the advantage.
Here's the thing, you forget that Ledge is actually a bad place to be, very generally. And eMass is the kind of player who's definitely going to show you that you should not be hanging around there.
Yeah. But if Manny, if he knows what he's doing, he can possibly make the Ledge an advantageous position for him. But that's not going to be the case. You know, the DI in on the down throw, not the great idea, is going to lead into one of Joker's many kill moves. But
the very nice
very
read.
Smart. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Two counters in a row.
Yeah, eMass completely reading that slightly. I wouldn't call it desperation, right? But Manny knows he needs to secure a kill, right? And sometimes those approaches are a little bit straightforward to begin with, but I'm sure Manny will adapt in return.
Yeah. Well, is able to just barely recover, but you know what? At this point, he has been lapped in percent, and the stock is not going to be taken just yet. The Rebels guard is going to be absorbing the header there. But Arsene is out to play now. Ooh, the parry knocking him out too much, sends him off stage, up tilt, F tilt. I mean,
Ooh, worth it to try and go for that volleyball hit there. And that F tilt will take it, and we're going to do some deep breathing in between the stocks.
You know what? Take a deep breath, relax. You need a steady head for this.
Oh wow, that was a good. He like read it but mistimed it. It's insane how eMass always does those. Here we go. Again, mistiming. It's that thing where like you know what you're going for, right? You're like, I know he's going to land on the platform. I just need to see where he's going to attack towards. And sometimes you misread those. It happens all the time. I mean, here we go.
Something I want to point out, something I love but also hate about Manny's play, because I have to play against it, is his control of the ball, of the header. He has such well control of it. He's able to get these strange angles that you would never expect. And it comes from the fact that Wii Fit has very weird hitboxes.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's always interesting, right? It's also funny because what the hell happened there?
He gets those header towards the stage, it sends directly downwards.
That's insane. This is one of those things where, like, you know, not many things surprise top players, but I can imagine eMass was a bit like, what happened there?
Yeah.
But it's okay. He's only a little bit behind, right?
Yeah. And now he knows not to risk that for the next time. Now he knows. Oh, goes. Oh.
What happened there?
The re-grab. Manny was ready for that. He's always ready on the trigger for those headers.
Yeah. eMass sitting there like, what the hell? What happened there? But it's okay. I think this is the classic thing, right? Second game, eMass will come back, fiery as ever.
Yeah.
Manny's off to a really good start. You can see he looks really focused. He looks ready.
Yeah, and we saw before, all the sets they played before were best of 5, I believe. eMass would win 3-1, but this is a best of 3. Manny only needs one more game to take the set.
Yeah. He either brings his A game right now or he goes back to lose as eMass.
Manny, eMass, taking a step right out of Wii Fit's book, taking a deep breather, getting ready for the next game. And of course, we love to see Manny at the ledge.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm not sure how detrimental, well, I think it is fairly detrimental, right? Because eMass is known for taking stocks fairly early on the ledge here. But Manny manages to make it back to center stage, and he's going to try and get some kind of ledge trapping and edge guards here. Very nice combo here.
This damage is racking up very quickly. Not even 30 seconds in, he's already past 100%.
We ever get, like, deep breathing Wii Fit Trainer does actually quite a lot of damage.
Oh, no,
I don't know
insane.
any
It's
of the
broken.
numbers off the top of my head, but it's like, it's a bit insane. Like,
It boosts literally every single one of his stats. It just makes him a better character.
that's messed up.
Yeah.
We might see Manny take a set of eMass today. He is playing completely on point here. eMass playing on the back foot, but I'm sure he'll find a way to steal that early stock there. And this is a position you don't want to be in versus eMass.
Oh,
Look, eMass is going to take that stock just as quickly as he lost it.
Oh, he was ready with the air dodge. Does not want to get hit again with the side B. Oh no, here comes the big combo from Manny.
Wow.
But the Arsene counter is going to send him right off stage. Oh,
Imagine
up
hitting
smash.
Joker's foot and get hit by a massive force field in return. That was a counter.
Now what an up smash from eMass.
Yeah. eMass finally taking that first stock. He's still like 110% behind, but knowing someone like eMass is going to build up that percent really, really quickly, right?
A crazy advantage state we have on eMass, but we got to see it now. Otherwise, he has a chance of losing the set.
Yeah. Really what eMass needs to do right now is he needs to take a stock or at least make it even before Manny wins neutral once more.
You do not want to let Manny keep a lead, especially when you're in a situation like this. Like, he'll just retreat to ledge as he's doing now, you know, set up shop.
Yeah.
He's very comfy there.
Yeah, what do you think eMass needs to do here, right? What do you think the best way eMass should approach this?
I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely sure.
That's fair. No, dude,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
I don't know either. That's why I asked.
Oh,
right?
what in Ars? Oh, he's almost sniping him. But well, I
Yeah.
gotta say, from experience, Manny off stage is a scary beast.
Yeah, definitely. It's so interesting to see the way he does. He looks like he's gonna slap the ball, obviously, and then he stops and F tilts it instead. Well, down tilts it. It's very nice. But
Sends him the wrong way.
yeah. Luckily for eMass, he's managed while Manny was struggling to get a kill on eMass, eMass was building up those percentage, and he has kept it very even right now. And Arsene's about to come online and completely rock Manny's world here.
You know what? We're right back to even, essentially. Has got 2 AHAs on him. This percent is going to build right up.
Yeah. You say it's even, I say eMass is winning because he has a giant ghost behind him that deals, what, double damage or something ridiculous like that.
He does have a giant ghost, but all Manny needs to do is take a couple of deep breaths, and he's chilling.
Yeah. Oh, very nice interception of that landing there.
Uh-oh, they both have their win conditions. Now it's up to who can take advantage of it quicker. But now Arsene is gone. eMass is in a pretty dangerous situation here. Up against Manny with deep breathing. This is not looking good. But, you know, it has him off stage. All he needs is one cheeky backer to take this game.
eMass knowing that he can't just hang on stage versus Manny here because Manny is so good at recovering there, but he still finds himself off stage just on the other side. And the question is, oh, here we go. Oh man,
this is tense.
yeah, this is eMass's last stock in winner's side, right? So this is tense here, but eMass is a grizzled veteran in situations like this. All it takes is one mistake from Manny, and he will find himself dead.
Back there is not going to cut it just yet. My mistake. Manny's going to heal a little bit. Not going to do much, but all he wants is the deep breathing at the moment. And the back is going to take down a very, very close game. And we are right on to game 3.
Yeah. eMass looks so stressed after that game.
Oh, yeah.
Look at he's just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What the what?
Up until the last minute there, eMass was constantly in the back foot of the entire game. Yeah. He does not want to make the same mistake he did that last game. He does not want to take those early L's. He does not want to make a comeback like that again.
Yeah,
he wants to make sure
too
he takes the
stressful.
lead. Yeah.
And it's unreliable, right? When Manny has been playing fairly consistently, so I'd say like Manny's a line who's gone like this, and eMass went like that instead, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to compare it. And I realized the audience didn't see my hand gestures at all.
For reference, what he's done, Manny is a straight line. eMass is wiggly.
Yes, there you go. That's it, really. But really, if eMass can stay above the straight line, then he's probably going to win. And we have gone back to PS2 for what, the third time already?
Oh yeah, why not? It's the classic, you know.
Or as I like to call it, the place you go to where you don't know what stage is good, right?
Yeah.
eMass was probably sitting there because, well, yeah, actually, I don't know. It was technically Manny's pick, right? Maybe
I
just
think
feels comfortable.
they just agreed to run it back at this point.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah.
But eMass a little bit more dominant this time, popping off with the Joker combos standard as you would.
Well, we're going to see if Manny can get a little combo of his own start. He gets a dash attack towards the ledge. But now, dangerous. He's got Arsene. Just barely misses the side B, but gets the back hit of the F-tilt. Manny loves those weird-ass hitboxes.
eMass will catch him mashing jab with that down air right there, and would follow him all the way off stage.
That's going to be the stock. A lazy recovery from eMass. That's not how you want to recover against Manny.
Like, Manny is doing such a good job of catching these kind of random offshoot recoveries, right? eMass will recover in that way where he feels like he's a bit safe to do it, and Manny will be like, here, take a kill move, and you die now. Like, it's insane. Very nice. Catching the tech on plays, and he's going to continue with the juggles.
I was about to say, if that was a spike hitbox on the platform, there, he could have taken a lot more damage. But you know what? He's already at 80. Does not matter.
Manny is on fire right now, and it's going to take this solid R send to really bring it back for eMass here. If he doesn't take the stock with this batch of R stand, he's going to find himself behind. And unfortunately, no amount of DI, it seemed like it's going to help him there.
Good DI, but you know what? Just was barely able to kill it. Ooh, if he didn't up smash, I think that would have connected.
I think it would have connected, but eMass is used to doing Rebel's Guard at that point in time, right?
Oh, eMass is in a very dangerous spot here once again. We're seeing a slight repeat of what we saw in Game 2.
Oh, yeah. The question is whether eMass has it in him to have that comeback factor, right? And very nice from Manny there, taking that stock much more securely than last time. Remember that last game, Manny allowed eMass to live to like, what, 180% before taking the stock? This time he took it cleanly. He's got that full stock lead ahead of him. What's Manny going to do now to finally secure this set?
Manny does not want to give him any opportunity to make any type of comeback, and he's showing it here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now has him at ledge. But it's right where Manny wants him. He's going to get an insane string to finish off with the upper. Now it's deep breathing.
I love that use of, like, you know, I've got you high up in the air.
Oh, is that it?
No way.
That's
wow.
it.
Just like that, Manny is going to take his first set off of eMass, sending him into losers. This is a very unique situation that we witnessed here today. I don't think you see this every day.
But, well, you know what? It's Manny. You can't be too upset. Manny is a very insane player.
Yeah,
as we saw right there, he was ready for essentially anything
definitely. Like, I don't think losing to Manny is bad at all, right? Manny's an insane player. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure we'll see... I'm sure we'll see eMass in, like, you know, losers finals.
Course,
something like that. That tends to happen, you know, at times like this. Because I think... I don't know, if we look at the bracket somewhere... well, there's a giant prompt in the way of it, so I can't see who's who. But, you know, I think probably whoever eMass is up against, he can beat, right? Like, that's just kind of how it is.
What are we going to see now? Oh, we're going to see Matt against Arch Nemesis.
Shoto battles.
Shoto battles. Well, I'm also kind of hoping. Is there anything you would like to say?
Back air. Wii Fit back air. Frame 5. All I need to say.
Wii Fit back here.
Manny, everyone.
That's Manny. We love him. He is GOAT. He is father. He has that dog in him. So, but up next, we're going to see Manny and... no, not Manny. My mistake. Matt and Arch Nemesis. I'm hoping Matt brings out the Kazuya so we can see the FGC battle, because I'm not going to lie, I'm a sucker for those. I love watching those.
Really? Oh, fair enough.
Like, as much as I love Matt's Cloud, it's sick, his movement is raw. Matt finds a way to get landing up air with Cloud. I don't get it, but he finds a way.
If you do it on the tool characters, it works, right? Yeah. I mean, I am personally of the opinion that Matt is just pretending to be a Cloud main, because we all know his heart is with the Kazuya. I think, well, like Matt,
might be.
I don't know. So like I've known Matt as a Cloud player and an Inkling player and stuff. And I think in his heart, like, he doesn't like playing Kazuya that much, but also he does like playing Kazuya that much.
Oh yeah. Matt's actually told me before, what he likes about Kazuya is he likes shooting. He likes touching you, and he likes seeing you dead off that one touch.
Yeah. Like,
you know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, Matt might like looking cool, but also he likes winning.
Yeah.
Matt is like so like one thing I realized about him is that like he'll only play a game if it involves beating other people at the game, right?
Oh, yeah.
So like there was a period of time during like the pandemic, he got really into Valorant and he hit like a really high rank in it, and he only did it to just, you know, like
just to say he could.
Yeah, it's more like he's just like, what's the point in doing it if I'm not proving other people that I'm better than them? Like,
yeah, fair enough. I get that.
But you know, he's chilling anyway. Generally in this situation, I would have to give the prediction to Arch Nemesis, of course. Nemi is an insane player.
Number 1 seed in the tournament.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, and as we can see, at the moment, Nemi is up 4 games to 0 on Matt.
Look, we'll see the return of Airlink Inkling, and that will do it.
We can see the return of Airling. That is true.
Airling.
I highly doubt it, but you know what? The Airling does exist.
The Airling does exist.
All right, let's see. I'm hoping for the Kazuya, honestly. His Kazuya is funny.
Yeah, I'm curious. Knowing Matt, he'll probably go Cloud for 1 game. It's the kind of thing, he'll go Cloud for 1 game, and then depending on how he felt about the first game, he'll like comfort pick to Kazuya if he feels like it's easier, or he'll be like, oh, that was doable, let me go Cloud again.
Yeah. Oh,
Matt forgetting that. Oh wait, he has to play the game.
Oh right.
All right, here we are on PS2 for the 4th time in the last hour.
Can we get another cross slash, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Another cross slash.
Hell yeah.
Can we get another cross slash?
Nah, he's done.
Nah, it seems like he's done with it now.
We're
We're doing back airs now.
We're in the back air time now. We're in the back air percent. Oh no, the cross slash. But it missed. Yeah, you know what? Nemi doing his usual thing. He's getting the Shaku Shoryus. He's getting the confirms into back air. He's doing his thing. We're going to see a lot of parries, I assume.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
One thing I find, all the Shoto players know how to parry and no one else bothers.
Well, not even that. It's a Nemi thing. He's parry god.
Yeah, he's really good at it. It's like insane.
Yeah.
There we go.
Jab Shoryu, hell yeah.
And that's how you die versus a Shoto.
Yeah. I do remember one time before bracket started, I had a talk with Nemi, and he was pretty nervous about the upcoming bracket. So I just told him, bro, you're parry god. You got this. So for the entire day, he had his tag as parry god, and he won the tournament.
Yeah, that's how you do it, dude.
Yeah.
Look, you know, mindset's just an illusion. You just, you know, your true skill will come out if you just don't really think about it. Yeah. But, you know, Nemi's, you know, we should probably talk about the game, and Nemi really got a solid, I say solid lead right now. He's only a whole stock ahead, maybe a little bit of a lead. Matt just needs to secure that kill, and that F-tilt will do it for him. Yep. I'm surprised. You know, actually, no, the F-tilt killing makes a better sense.
No. That's a very common ledge trap thing.
Yeah.
Like, in general with swordies, you want to F-tilt at ledge. You just predict their neutral getup, react to it, easy F-tilt.
Yeah. It makes sense, definitely. Yeah. Matt keeping the stage control right here, very solid, but he continues doing that cross slash where maybe he should have given it up a little bit. Oh,
he's going to get punished hard by the down to Shoryu.
That's insane that like a completely rageless Ryu was able to kill off the top with 120.
Oh, yeah. Ryu likes killing early, and so does Nemi.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And really, what Matt probably needs to do right here is secure some kind of footing so he can bring this back, because now he's really finding himself like a whole stock behind. But Cloud kind of has it in him to you know, bring these comebacks, especially when you got stuff like Limit on deck. But you know, as far as I've seen, Matt hasn't actually really hit any of the limit moves, right? Missing the cross slash.
Speaking of which, right there. Oh,
You know, you gamble on it, right? You think, like, is he going to walk into my cross slash? And sometimes it just doesn't happen. Luckily, limit's not that uncommon of like, a mechanic, right? Like, you'll get another limit, you'll be fine.
Oh, but Nemi's in a pretty bad spot here. He's been getting ledge trapped for the past minute. Oh,
Yeah.
but now he's off the ledge with the shaku. Oh, he's right back to ledge. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, thing is, being on ledge sucks and all, but if you're not dead, then you're still doing pretty
Yeah.
well. All it's really done is it's helped Matt get back to where he should be relative to this match, but it doesn't change anything if neither of them take the stock, right? That's insane.
That's sad. Like it's always sad to see Tatsu kill like that.
Whenever the late hit of anything kills, it just feels like, oh, I could have avoided that. Do you know what I mean?
Like you see it coming from 20 meters away. Oh, I'm just gonna jump over it. No, you're gonna get hit by it.
It's like, oh, dash. Like, it's like, oh, I'm going to dash back a little bit and charge an F smash, and then he continues and smacks you in the face.
No
right?
invincibility.
Yeah, and you're just like, like, why did that happen?
Yeah.
But honestly, in terms of
yeah.
neutral, I think Matt had it quite solidly,
Yeah,
right?
I think we know what's coming out. Yeah. Yep, the Kazuya's out.
Yeah, dude.
I saw the FD as like, oh, right, Kazuya Mishima, he's coming out.
Yeah, that's what happened. Thing is, that's the thing. I thought Matt was doing fine for that match, right? Like, there were moments where he was
he's
really
doing all right.
dominating, right? He was keeping Nemi off stage, doing those ledge shots. But I do think because he couldn't secure any of like the limit kits or classic kill confirms that Cloud has, that's probably why he felt like he struggled. And here he is counter picking and comfort picking, you know, his favorite little devilish guy.
He has that devil in him indeed. Oh, ooh, I thought that was about to hit him, but guess not. Oh, but Nemi's racking up a bit of damage. Oh, gets the Nemi with these back airs. He's like, what's his name? Asimo. Oh, parry god. I'm saying it back airs him off stage. But he's got that rage drive.
Oh, yeah. What's insane about the rage drive is like, unlike Little Mac, when you get hit with rage drive, you just keep it.
You keep it.
You just
why
keep
not?
it. Like, and then, you know, you can take a whole stock, wait till next stock, and pop people off early. But, you know, Matt's going to lose the first stock anyway. 89% is completely fine. That's also code for I'm one hit confirm away. But Nemi doing
Easy
some insane.
58%.
Dude, that was insane. 79 even.
Yeah,
that was like one string and 80%. 102. Dude, this game sucks.
The damage is racking up so quickly on Matt.
Like, I feel like really the you know, just about misses that.
Like he had the roll caught, but just barely, maybe a miss hit put, maybe a miss space. Not exactly sure, but I know he had the roll caught there. Oh.
And there you go. Tatsu's going to take, what, the second stock?
Yeah, Tatsu in it. Laser.
Thing
Laser
is,
again.
Kazuya is strongest when you're, like, basically scrapping with him, right? You're not meant to. Unless you're a character like Ryu, who also is good at scrapping. I don't know what happened there either.
You saw my face during it.
Yeah, dude, I was like, what's going
down
on?
smash, the shield almost broke. Oh, what? Oh,
I like the way
he's at 180. I see.
Yeah, he slammed his foot down and he came off the top, apparently.
Yeah, because why not? This is something
It's insane.
Matt did not account
Nemi makes these, I don't even know what the name of it is called, but he makes them look really oppressive, right?
for. Oh, that movie. Oh my days. Oh.
It's okay. Matt's going to take a stock right now. He's going to take a stock right... Oh, he didn't take a stock. It's like, I was trying to commentators curse him right into, like, the back to even, but it didn't look like it's going to happen.
Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Insane.
Yeah, it happens. Like, number one seed of the tournament.
Yeah, dude, honestly, like, Nemi is just that insane. He's built that different.
He's built so differently. That's insane. Well, originally, I just wanted to pop in for Manny eMass, but I also wanted to watch this.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to step off.
Yeah, go for it. Nice to come with you.
Yeah, nice to come. I will try to get someone on with you.
Yeah, don't worry about it, yeah. If you can find someone, great. If you can't, don't worry about it.
All right, Meltdown, Ivan, Basil. I'll see you guys in a bit.
See ya. Where's Mitch? Oh, I want to commentate with Mitch. Is Mitch around? RAMBOSS Khanage, that's going to be exciting. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so it looks like next we have Zone and versus OK coming up. That's our resident Palutena versus our resident Little Mac. Yeah, Little Mac does well in this country, God knows why. Someone needs to put a stop to these guys, honestly. Oh, is Pick coming online? No, he's not coming online? That's a shame. Right. Oh, we got RAMBOSS coming on the mic. The sofa's lower than you think, right?
Hello?
How you doing, man? You alright?
I'm good, my guy.
I think you're up next after this, right? Or something?
Yeah, I am. But I really need to kill time, so...
Yeah, dude, honestly. What else are you going to do? Oh, so I think, you know, we have the, as I was telling the audience, we have the resident Palutena versus the resident Little Mac. And unfortunately, I do think it's in the Palutena's favor.
Oh, yeah. I think so, dude. I mean, I always love watching Lil Max play. Like, there's always... If you have a good Lil Mac, there's always going to be hype. Okay, you know what? Okay he's very inconsistent, but when he gets those wins, he gets the big wins, bro. Like last time in Tea Time or Tea Party, my guy beat Luigi, and today he beat Silvertoll, the Game & Watch, and now he's up against Zone, so who knows what can happen. But then other times, you know, he side B's off stage or something crazy happens.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He's got the dog in him a little bit, but it's like, you know, sometimes he goes off the leash and then he loses it a little bit. But, you know, Zone is fairly consistent, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean...
like, once Zone figures out someone, like, Zone figures you out as a player and then he keeps it with him, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you're at somewhere like Meltdown, he's probably played everyone a couple of times and he knows exactly how they play, right?
It doesn't matter when you're playing Zone. It doesn't matter if you take a game off him because that doesn't tell him. It's he adapts very well and he fights back quite hard. But you know,
I think Zone's very good at calling things out. Like Zone's very bold with his call outs. Like, you know, if you do something like a little bit niche, he's happy to call you out about it later, and he's happy to throw it back into your face.
And that really works well with the character he uses. I mean, Palutena's moveset allows him to throw out these options, and more often than not, they're quite safe. So, unless you don't know the Palutena matchup, you're gonna have a really hard time. So you got to really work around the character, find those openings, and then go from there. We'll see how. I mean, with Little Mac, it could happen. Little Mac's speed on the ground is very, very good. So a bit of dash in, dash out, make some options, come back in, punish hard. And yeah, I'm just hoping that OK isn't very aggressive, because that's where the problem's going to lie. It's just going to take one air out of shield, and next thing you know, you're on the side of the map.
Yeah. And the thing is, I know Zone, like, if OK goes off stage, Zone is going to do his best to not, like, let him back on, right? Like, I think Zone tends to be good with knowing his win conditions, and he knows Little Max. Everyone knows Little Max, but I think a lot of people fight Little Mac and they'll let it go. Do you know what I mean? Like, they'll knock him off stage and they'll allow him to get back. And I was like, you could have taken the stock right there, and you let it go. But Zone's not one of those guys.
Even if you take a couple of hits from Little Mac trying to edge guard him, let's say Little Mac uses counter a couple of times, that's fine, as long as you condition him to be wary off stage so that you can bait the next time you edge guard.
Yeah, being hit by counter once doesn't matter. Look at this, 2-1, 2-1. Yes, the Zone prophecy you were talking about, the one game off Zone doesn't matter.
But I think today might be a different day. I mean, with games like this, with the experience these two both have.
Oh wow, Zone's going PT actually today.
Interesting. I mean, I could see that. I think if you keep going 2-1 with OK, you want to try something else, and what an edge guard.
Jesus, what a start. a 0 to death from zone using Squirtle straight away. Perhaps that's like his comfort, right? Maybe to him it's like, Little Mac, I'm going to play Squirtle, and this is going to be the way forward. This is a character who kind of outmashes Little Mac, right?
Right. I'm exactly the same. Like, people say, oh, you play Samus, you should easily beat Little Mac. It's not as easy as that. That's why I go Sephiroth, because some characters just have those utilities to really shut down specific matchups. And for Zone, it's the Squirtle Squirt Gun.
Yeah, I agree. Like, so to me, it's that thing where people are like, oh, at our level, it doesn't matter who you play. You can probably beat everyone with enough skill, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it's like, there's 80 characters in the game, right? Like, some matchups are just going to be easier, and you want to take advantage of that.
Yeah, just transfer those skills to a character that can really handle the matchup. And it's going to be a quick edge guard. There's the counter bait and the down air. It's going to be a very fast set. My commentary opportunity is going to end very soon, apparently.
What you need to do is you need to distract Fura, and therefore you buy yourself a little bit more time. Okay, going for that up B off the platform. He loves doing that one, but not going to be quite enough to take a stock by any means whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks of Palutena there with the Nair, so... Oh, okay, the switch was quite nice. And a back throw, and this could be game if he plays it right. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought he would have went for Fire Breath, but he was probably worried about the counter. Okay, there's a dash in, dash out, and that still connects. KO on deck, and the fair to finish off very fast.
Very, very solid 3-stock from Zone. I know the historical sets have been 2-1, but it's not looking good for OK right now.
This might be his first 2-0. Who knows?
Zone feeling himself today, honestly.
Yeah. If I was OK, what would I do? Because I just got blasted on stream, bro.
I would make a different choice at the character select screen.
He's never going to do that. I think everyone's told him at least once. Well, like, why don't play someone else? But he's sticking to his guns, and we're going to see why going into Battlefield.
I think what's interesting about it is that Zone had the lead the entire game, but he didn't let up pressure the entire game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so most people, you know, the most recent meta is that people like to take the lead and then really take their time with it, right?
Yeah.
And let people, and I think, you know, sometimes that's not the play. I think Zone made the right decision to completely suffocate OK in this situation, right? OK didn't even get a chance to try and take things back. Zone was busy making sure that he silent muffles under the pillow.
Yeah. And just as you said, that was a strong start from Zone, going straight in there, getting the grab and a huge combo with it. And this back throw might be it. Squirtle gun getting ready. It just takes one more offstage counter.
Yeah, and you can literally see it, right? Like OK's trying to fight back. Like he's screaming in his head, like fight back, and it's just not working.
Yeah, there we go.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
He's okay. He's got the jump.
Yeah, he's learning.
Misses the. I don't know if he was trying to do the KO punch like that.
That's what I like to see when characters learn from their previous game and adapt well. So good stuff on OK to hold that jump. And wow, all right.
That was a good recovery. I think that was pretty neat.
Yeah. I think the game plan now is to try and not get off stage, figure out what's hitting me that's keep pushing me off, and go around it.
Thing is, OK's mashing a little bit there, right? Like, you know, and Little Mac has buttons when he's on the ground, but so does Squirtle.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
and I don't think, I'm not calling OK a masher. I just think when you're under this much pressure, the last thing you should do is push buttons, right? You really need to create space and time for yourself, rather than trying to force yourself some interactions that aren't going to come.
Yeah, I don't think this character's suited for that, especially when you're fighting Squirtle that can just, you know, race away, run away. Okay, so Nair's failing right there. Charizard's big boy. It's going to be... Okay, side A.
Yeah. OK taking his first stock of the set now. Let's hope he can take 2 more to secure himself another game in winners.
Alright, here's the grab. This is going to be quite damaging for OK. He's got to find a way to get back on stage. Use the side B, kept his jump. Good stuff. I think it's now up to Zone to really start to see that he's holding the jump there. And what a comeback with the KO punch.
Yeah.
Never count him out.
Oh yeah, definitely. So here's the part, right, where we're going to see some kind of paradigm shift with how this game's played, right? Because this is the first time that OK has found himself in the lead. And just like that, it's even again, but...
Well, roll read though, good stuff from Zone, but It's quite an even game. All it takes is Lil Mac to go off stage. The juggle, the armor, it's a battle on the platform. Oh.
Zone desperate to get that, like a replay of that very first stock, what's gunning him off stage. But, you know, it looks like OK's found his rhythm a little bit. He's definitely fighting back now. He's slowed it down. Here's the KO punch. And this is the crux of the game, right? If OK misses this KO punch, he probably loses the game, right?
Yeah.
But...
Ooh,
oh, jeez.
Oh. Ouch. Yeah.
That was solid, though. That was good play, I think.
Yes, I commentate more. But that's good. It's 2-1. It's going to be 2-1 again.
Yeah, no. OK keeping up the curse at a very bare minimum. He's going to keep it 2-1, but Zone looking comfortable still. I was saying earlier to someone else that, like, yeah, Zone has that look on his face after a game when, like, you can tell if he's pissed off or not, right?
Yeah.
You can tell if he's like, I hate that happened, and it puts off the rest of... He doesn't have that look, right? He's just normal. He's completely focused. He'll be fine. But, like, I've seen Zone get hit by stuff like that, and then he's just, like, tilted for the rest of the set.
Yeah.
And that happens, right? But I think he's fine. We're going to see a very, very even next game, I have a feeling.
Yeah, I mean, Zone's game plan was solid the whole time. Of course, when you have comeback mechanics like KO, it can be very hard to sort of not get hit by that. It's a very scary move to deal with.
Yeah. Because it's that kind of thing, right? It's like, sure, he has KO, but what are you going to do? Just completely not play the game? He's like, you know, he was also at kill percent. If Zone got that one hit in, he probably would have won. So really, you kind of got to pretend that the KO hit doesn't exist, right? Like, the way you see it is whoever wins neutral next wins, right? You can't psych yourself out by being scared of KO punch.
I wonder if Ivy saws the shout for it because just go Razor Leaf.
Yeah, Razor Leaf.
Keep him at bay.
Big Nair.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's worth thinking about. But, you know, this time we were on Town City. And
I think it's a good stage for OK. I'm not sure why Zone went here.
I think what Zone sees in this is platform extensions.
Yeah.
And what OK sees is a big wide stage.
Big wide stage, lots of room to play around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we want to see a lot more KOs here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But, you know, it's just a lot more even overall, right? Like,
yeah.
I think Zone was kind of walking all over OK in the first game, but OK adapting quite nicely. That grab hit, that's crazy. I'm not sure if that was like a disjoint, like, in terms of...
Oh, told you, bro. Like,
one thing people forget as well, you can't shield that as well.
Oh, yeah.
You can see Zone was pushing the shield button. It wasn't going to help.
Yeah, a nice comeback from him to even things out. Alright, he's going Squirrel, trying to get the early combo game. Maybe even an early stop.
Yeah. It was funny, he stood at the edge of the ledge there because he was like, if you come up here, you die. And then he, you know, OK wasn't falling for it. So this is the platform extension, right?
Oh,
here we go,
horrible.
platform extension time. Oh, wow.
That's so close. Oh, and what the side
Bro,
beam.
they are OK definitely has the dog in, man.
Oh, yeah. He's building the pressure on. He got very lucky, but KO's ready. It might just take it down tilt. No.
He wanted it. He did it the same way, though. Do you know what I mean? That's the way he took the KO punch first stock.
Yeah.
Zone was kind of feeling that's how he was going to do it second stock.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, each time he's done the KO punch, he's kind of just run in and push B.
Yeah.
And Zone's like, he's just going to run in and push B. I got to get out of the way. This is Zone's chance. Can he get this edge guard?
Oh, what a...
Perfect.
I mean, OK really messed up on the timing there.
Yeah, if he'd gone inwards just a little bit, he would have had the safety of the...
Couldn't even air dodge, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know how good Charizard's dare is when you kind of like do it through the stage, like through the ledge.
Oh, it's quite good.
Yeah?
Yeah, but there's still a timing issue there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Very easy for that down.
What the hell? That was an insane clank, by the way.
I mean, this could still work out. I mean, the percent is quite good for OK to deal with, and fights back with FA. I don't think he's going to make it back. No jump, and that's that. Nice try from OK. Another 2-1 for Zone.
It was good. It was, you know, it's the self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Like,
nice commentating, you, bro.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Good luck up on your set.
Thank you.
Wait, who are you fighting next? Is it
Khanage?
Khanage, very, very nice. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's always a joy to have someone like Ram on comms, right? Because he's actually good at the game, so he knows what he's talking about. Compared to, you know, someone like me who is, I have turned on the game and therefore know a little bit. But, you know, RAMBOSS versus Khanage, that's going to be an exciting set. I'd say these two are fairly even in terms of skill. Something's happened I didn't hear because I had the headphones on. No idea what's going on. Anyway, yeah, I would say these two are fairly even in skill, and I'm fairly sure they must have played before, and I don't know off the top of my head who I think would win. But, you know, Ram's in his retirement era, also known as he's still going to play the game, he's still going to turn up to tournaments, still going to turn up to everything, and then eventually he's not retired anymore. But no, it's a funny joke amongst the Smash community, but we'll see whether it applies to Ram very much. He's got a cool controller. I've never seen Ram's controller up front like this. It's like nice and glow in the dark. It matches Meltdown's like Meltdown has like a nice little not Christmassy vibe. It's got like these fairy lights up, but yeah. I'm rambling. Pardon?
I've heard some interesting things about that controller.
Oh, really? Well, in which case I will swiftly change topic. All right, Kalos. So my thoughts on this, whoever picked Kalos, I assume it was Ram, gives him a nice big wide area to interact with Peach. And, well, based on the fact that Khanage seemed to enjoy going to FD, I assume it's the same thing. Peach gets enough space to run around, pick turnips. And I think also with these platforms, right, Peach is allowed to get these nice platform extensions to take some early stocks. So I think this kind of even for both of them. I might get immediately proven wrong as soon as the set plays, but here we go, right? RAMBOSS. Yep, Kalos League. Okay, let's see who is. What's going on at the moment? All right. Oh wow. So it looks like you know, Khanage has won the last couple of sets in, so you know we gotta give the edge to Khanage just a little bit. But Ram coming in immediately, extremely aggressive. Wow, bit of a scrap right here. So a bit of an uncoordinated scrap coming from these two players just to start with. But you know that's kind of how all these games and all these sets start, right? The players kind of feel themselves out a little bit, decide, you know, how is this player going to play? And how am I going to counter it? And that just kind of involves a little bit of a mishmash at the beginning. So I think Samus's forward air is really good, and I've been flamed on chat before for saying that. But look, it's so active, and it's fairly decent at auto-canceling. Look at it, dude, it's nice. But ultimately, Ram is the one kind of running the show a little bit right now. He's got a solid lead here, and he can take his time, run to ledge, force Khanage's approach here. But luckily for Khanage, he's got the tools to do it. That bear is absolutely insane. Oh. This is the moment where Khanage tries to do some kind of edge guard, but RAMBOSS is going to fake out a tether just to make it back on stage and find himself again, gets off stage. So these are kind of like the polarizing, you know, moments between top players where they switch places between I am in advantage now versus I am in disadvantage right now. Oh my god, Khanage picking up a Mr. Saturn, and that is going to have to change the way the game plays just a little bit. RAMBOSS now has a shield button disabled, and now Khanage has the shield button disabled, and we're going to try and figure out which one is going to actually help. You know, usually players aren't so bad at getting shield broken by Mr. Saturn, but it'll be funny if we get at least one shield break in here. Like you can see, none of them are even trying to push a button right now, and RAMBOSS is going to immediately take that stock, giving us a fairly even 2-stock beginning. Mr. Saturn's still on the stage, by the way. That's crazy. you can tell RAMBOSS is fairly good with his item play because he's actually catching Mr. Saturn. You can always tell there's a distinct difference between the players who know how to use items and players who don't, because they get ran over by the players who don't. But it's okay. Khanage kind of dominating the neutral right now, keeping the stage control. Watch the way. RAMBOSS floating really nicely there, but Khanage manages to just catch the landing. You know, it's that kind of thing where you can watch someone float around tons in neutral, but eventually they run out of resources and they have to come to the ground. You know, and Khanage is fairly good at catching that out, especially against someone like RAMBOSS, who's happy to float around someone using the down Bs and such. But it's okay. Look at the way they drift in and out of each other's threat range, man. It's insane. Interesting stuff going on. All right. RAMBOSS has secured a grab here. Can he get some kind of... Oh, he was going for that. Dude, Samus has some insane magnet hands, by the way. No one really talks about it, but I feel like Samus really, like, attaches to ledges in place where he should be. But next not taken off with RAMBOSS here, and it looks like Khanage has got basically a decent side leader. I think he's consistently really kept himself ahead for this game, and really it's going to take a little bit more adaptation from RAMBOSS here to make it work. It looks like a charge shot is not going to be enough to kill him because Kalos is a gigantic stage. Oh, nice combo here from Khanage here. But the back air is finally going to do it, bringing both of these guys to the first stocks, well, last stocks rather. RAMBOSS only is 70% behind him, but that is one Peach combo away from making it even. Here we go. Lands right into the charge shot here. He's going to down throw it straight into now. This is interesting because this is exactly what I'm saying, right? You might be some percent behind, but, you know, he pulled another Saturn? That's insane. The gods are on the Khanage side today. I guess, you know. Nice DI from RAMBOSS there, going to survive that. 164. There you go. I was going to say, you know, living from F Smash at 164, fairly solid. But, you know, it's those kind of moments where you're busy reeling from the fact that you've just survived an F Smash, that you get back to stage and you just get hit again by a kill move, and there you go, you're dead. So, you know, Khanage keeping up the tradition of, you know, being on the winning side of this matchup. And we'll see if he can keep it up. RAMBOSS kind of thinking it through. What does he need to do to take this forward? And if there were another commentator here who knew about it, I would ask them what they think he needs to do to catch up. So I will give my best attempts at thinking about it, right? So I think RAMBOSS right now isn't really using his very, very classic Samus plays as he usually does, right? He's got kind of a way of floating, a way of playing. He's got a very standard set of ledge trapping, and he's not really doing much of that, in my opinion. And it's that kind of thing where it's hard to tell, or rather, you know, when you're playing the game, it's hard to tell that you're not doing it. But I think, you know, from a spectator's point of view, it's quite obvious that RAMBOSS isn't quite doing his bread and butters as much as he might usually do. But regardless, we will be starting the next game, and we'll be going to Small Battlefield, where I'm not quite sure who benefits from this. RAMBOSS going to keep his distance again. Khanage ongoingly walking towards RAMBOSS no matter what. And this is what I'm saying, right? This is RAMBOSS's kind of comfort zone. This is how he plays, right? He's kind of a little bit defensive, and he's ready to come back with stuff whenever he needs to. He puts himself into good positions, or even positions that seem compromising, and then he makes the most out of them. And I think this is how he does. Like, he's got the good down B ledge trap here. He's keeping track of things, but he's just lost stage control, and this is where Khanage makes a small comeback if he can get a solid combo and a solid advantage state going. RAMBOSS making back to center stage, but he's letting himself get, you know, pushed around a little bit by Khanage. Dude, it's so nice the way he's intercepting it. So, you know, ultimately, Khanage has to move forward, right? He doesn't have the same range as Samus. It's so obvious to say. What? Yeah, dude, come on. We might have Crispy coming back onto the mic with us. Don't know whose that is. Someone just put it there. Hello, sir.
Hello, bro. Thank you very much. I'm out of bracket, so I'm back on the mic. So
Welcome back.
We have RAMBOSS and Khanage.
Yeah, so
it's game 2 now.
yeah, so the context is I was saying I think Khanage is the last 2 sets or so
Oh, okay.
on RAMBOSS, and obviously he just took the first game, but RAMBOSS got a pretty decent lead right now.
He does indeed.
Yeah, I was basically saying that, I think last game RAMBOSS wasn't quite, he wasn't playing his bread and butter, right? RAMBOSS has that distinct RAMBOSS way of playing, and he wasn't playing it last game, and now that he is, he's got a decent lead.
I see. Sometimes you just gotta get in the motion, go with the flow. But here we go. Back air not gonna connect there, but back air from Khanage. But the turnip snipe coming through, gonna punish that missile off stage. Actually, god damn. Now this is Khanage's chance to make this even, but he does get spiked a little bit on the ground. But no, not too much after that fact. Double back air with the float cancels into a dash attack. Ooh, bit of a trade there.
Ooh, really looking for that charge shot read there.
Oh,
down
no jump
air.
on RAMBOSS. She's gonna opt for the turnip pluck.
Very nice recovery onto ledge there.
He's gonna get hit with the classic jab pivot grab though. Here we go. The mothball bombs have set up. There's
Why
the
did
big
up
boot.
tilt do that?
That's up tilt.
Why did up tilt do that? That's not fair.
It hits above and below.
It's insane. RAMBOSS.
Oh, you gone? No, okay.
Dude, Samus's up B has some of the most insane magnet hands I've ever seen. Think about, you could have told me that he would have died from that, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Look how low he went, and he made it back.
Yeah, very pushing the limits of Samus's recovery for sure is RAMBOSS. There we go. Racking up that percent, extending that lead once more. Look like Khanage is gonna get back into the swing of things, but RAMBOSS asserting control right now. Ooh, look at her down smash there. But a dash attack comes out of nowhere.
Dude,
God damn.
So that we just went from a last hit, last stock kind of thing last game to basically dominance from RAMBOSS, right? That was a straight 2 stock. RAMBOSS is feeling himself now.
That was good. Well, obviously, I feel like when Samus has used dash attack, it's a mix-up. Because you're expecting the Zs, you're expecting the forward airs, the charge shots, and when they throw out that dash attack, it's almost unreactable, and it really throws you off guard. As you can tell with the bad DI there, we didn't get a kill screen or anything. But goddamn, that's blasting Khanage's game right into the stratosphere there.
How could I allow that to happen to me? What just happened here? What do I do? What is the thing? You can see the math symbols floating around Khanage's head as he tries to figure out exactly what he needs to do.
Honestly, fighting Samus is like solving a Pythagoras theorem or something. She has so many goddamn mix-ups. It's like, Zair, grab, forward air, charge shot, dash attack.
Yeah,
sure.
it's just like Samus spends all her time keeping you out, right? And then you get close, and then she has a big boot. And you're like, why are you allowed to have good normals when you just spent about 5 minutes walling me out with B moves? This is insane. But we're going to Smashville now, which is a bit smaller of a stage, which doesn't quite complement. So up to now, Khanage has been choosing big, long stages, because generally that benefits Peach quite a bit. But I think it's benefiting RAMBOSS a bit more.
Both of them, yeah.
So I think Khanage has elected to come to this stage to hopefully not have to chase RAMBOSS around so much.
You're definitely right on that. That is definitely the plan of action for Khanage. Oh, we got a Stitch. Hang on. Oh, no! She's gonna rock and...
By the way, Khanage has pulled 2 Saturns
this set. I was commentating earlier, he pulled out a couple of Stitches. The luck is on Khanage's side right now, but the control is on RAMBOSS's side.
Because Khanage is, I don't know. I was just about to make an assumption about Khanage that maybe I shouldn't.
He's a lucky guy.
Yeah, he's just a lucky guy. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, okay, catching the turn up with a neutral airs RAMBOSS. He's got all the stage control in the world now.
That was nice. I don't know. That was extremely nice. Jab, run across the stage, grab into charge shot is probably one of the nicest. What's great about it is that because it's completely untrue, it was solely reads, right? I love it.
The jab pivot grab from Samus is El Clasico, man. That was really smooth the way he did it. And then the charge shot off stage, beautiful, beautiful stuff from Ram.
Yeah. I think it's insane that Samus can fall back to stage that quickly after doing an up B.
The up B.
Everyone else falls to stage slowly, gets punished. Samus gets to fall nice and quickly and doesn't get.
She's floaty as hell, but that fall speed is something else. There we go. Khanage looking to make it 2 stocks apiece right now. Oh my gosh, a clutch air dodge into a clutch.
I thought he was about to do a turnip combo. I was like, Jesus, RAMBOSS.
Another Stitch, and it just gets thrown away. Oh my lord.
I think that's the thing, right? Like, I think Peach players, they're kind of like, they get it conditioned in them that they can't think about the turnips that they're using, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to look at the turnip you're using, you'll get distracted. In reality, you just pull an item and you use it. That's it. Like, you know.
You don't want to, like, tunnel vision on yourself.
Yeah, like if you pick up a dot face and you're like, oh, I want to keep the dot face, you're busy keeping the dot face instead of hitting your opponent, and that's not good.
That's a very good point, and obviously we see it from Khanage right there. But on a bad spot now, he finds himself a lot of morph bombs into the charge shot. Another El Clasico from Samus and RAMBOSS coming in there. Oh my lord, the pressure is almost insurmountable at times.
Yeah, it's actually insane.
There we go, the grab into the forward air. Nearly gets another one. It's looking rough for Khanage right now. Gets pushed off stage once more. Even the little missile to keep him at bay.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is the kind of like
gosh.
Samus stuff that you just hate being around, right? If I touch the ground, I get hit. If I'm in the air, I get hit. It doesn't matter what you do. And RAMBOSS is playing it perfectly.
He really, really is. And I couldn't... It's
Like-
hard to tell what Khanage needs to do.
I think
more.
RAMBOSS, sorry, Khanage just needs to not kind of like move forward. Do you know what I mean? So like, RAMBOSS is
Oh my lord.
RAMBOSS is exercising that thing when whenever Khanage does anything, he does an option to cover some stuff, and he goes, well, next you're going to be up here, right? Because if you're going to jump over my missile, I guess I'll catch you in the air.
Yeah.
Khanage is kind of walking into that, right? He sees the missile, he's like, I need to jump over it, but he doesn't realize that Samus's boot is also in the air. What he needs to do is kind of circumvent these options in different ways than RAMBOSS is expecting. It's not dodging the first thing, it's dodging the second thing that matters.
No, you're definitely right. Like it's like I was saying earlier. Like Samus has so much coverage and mix-up. You're solving a goddamn puzzle when trying to fight her. And obviously, like, someone like Peach, she does have really good movement. But she's also relatively slow. I feel like there's only so much Peach piloted by someone like Khanage can do.
Yeah, I think as well it helps that, like, you know, RAMBOSS will do like a short hop side B, and that perfectly covers, like, if you're standing, you get hit by it. If you're like, so if you do like a short hop side B, Peach is at that height where, like, if she stands there, she gets hit. If she's floating, she also gets hit.
Yeah.
So it forces you to do a full hop, and that's where RAMBOSS can, like, you know,
Hit you with an aerial or a charge shot.
Yeah, exactly. So, and it's that kind of like smart placement of B moves that, like, really you can see. That's what makes RAMBOSS so good, right?
It's so hard to contest with, and you've hit the nail on the head there. RAMBOSS moving on to win his semis there. Valiantly
Never doubt the
fought from
RAMBOSS
Khanage,
blaster.
but- yeah, it's hard to bet against them. Valiantly fought from Khanage, but yeah, RAMBOSS.
Yeah,
2-1 victory for him.
Yeah, no, honestly, like I said, RAMBOSS hasn't won a set of Khanage in a couple of sets now, so it's good to see him win it. But it looks like we'll be seeing Manny back on.
Manny on the map. Who is he playing? If I look on the bracket above me,
So were you there when we saw Manny beat eMass?
I think I saw it at the corner where
Yeah?
or actually, no, I saw a game or two, but not the end.
But yeah.
So Manny beat eMass.
Yeah, Manny beat eMass, and that is quite the feat. That is, you know, that's like a newsworthy thing in the Meltdown sphere, right?
I suppose so.
You know, there's like a... Well, once you've been to Meltdown for long enough, you kind of get the hierarchy intact, right?
Yeah.
You know who's generally going to beat who, and obviously eMass is at the top of the chain.
Yeah.
Manny's an insanely good player, but obviously he hasn't beat eMass before, and today he changed that.
Obviously, like, eMass has sort of been on hiatus.
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
was still smoothing earlier. Absolutely incredible win.
Definitely.
So it looks like we got Manny and Arch Nemesis coming up to the plate here. So we're going to see Ryu Wii Fit. I know these guys have played before, but I'm not sure how it's gone recently between these two.
Yeah.
We'll see how it fares when it comes up on the screen. So Ryu Wii Fit, like, what even is that matchup? I know Wii Fit can, like, crawl under fireballs.
It's a bit odd. I got to take a call. So just so someone else can hop on. Be right back.
King.
Yeah,
All right.
so I'll be back.
Okay.
If no one else.
All right. You do your business. So yeah, we have Ryu on the Arch Nemesis here. All right, bro. I got it. Ryu from Arch Nemesis here, and Manny on the Wii Fit. It's be an absolute slobber knocker, honestly. But at the same time, would not be surprised to see a bit of camping here between both the players. You know, you got soccer balls from Wii Fit, you got fireballs from Ryu. And it'll be interesting to see. So it looks like Arch Nemesis here on this lovely scoreboard here has won the last 2 sets, but Manny a lot before that. Hotly contested between these two combatants. So it'll be interesting to see who takes it this time. I mean, they're not played since February, so let's see how they fare this time. Be good to see. Let's get into it. And it sounds like we're just going to Pokemon Stadium 2 because, of course. That's a good stage to camp on, not gonna lie. It's a very long stage. See who benefits more from it. Or who can take most advantage of it, I should say. These guys just waiting to choosing their song, I don't know. But they can play. Meanwhile, Matt and a new player called Matilda is happening to my left. Oh, but Matt is down. I'm intrigued. Nonetheless, Arch Nemesis with the Ryu, Manny on the map with the Wii Fit Trainer. Let's get right into it. And they're already exchanging projectiles because of course. There's a Shatsunetsu, that word that I keep forgetting how to say. Shakunetsu. There it is. Oh my god, we got red fireballs, got blue fireballs. The damage is racking up on Manny already. Jesus. A lot of stage control right now for Arch Nemesis. He's just happy to throw those out. But Manny does get to stage when shields, but no. Okay. I was going to say, he's going to looking to crouch underneath, but there you go. There's a sun salutation. Oh, my lord. Arch Nemesis trying to come in hot with that raw back air. Not going to work out, but still a lot of control on his part. But a committal down smash means he gets thrown off stage. And the back air out of shield. Oh, my god. Meltdown is live and laughing. Going to run off stage, take a deep breath. Get a bit of a power up here. Parry. You just see Manny trying to inch his way back to stage. He finally does. Still 3 stocks apiece between these two. No soccer ball. There it is. And the dash attack to catch the landing. Keeping him in there with the up air. And there is a stock. Very good stuff to Manny. Right. He finds himself back on stage, which is funny because you don't normally want to lose stage control, but you're Wii Fit. You can plank and deep breathe and volleyball and soccer ball and whatever. But nonetheless, there is a true Shoryuken conversion from Arch Nemesis. Oh man, kick in the head. Kick in the head of Manny and the soccer ball. I keep forgetting if it's a soccer ball or volleyball. But nonetheless, kick in the player and the ball at the same time. A lot of damage being racked up. This is looking like the name of the game, honestly. Like, yeah, you're happy to plank and get your deep breathing, but you gotta come back eventually. And looks like Manny does find his way back with a couple of neutral airs and whatnot. Okay, not getting a strong hit of that, unfortunately. Oh, okay, the Tatsu not gonna work out there. These guys going blow for blow. Once again, the planking, the deep breathing, actually does get the soccer ball hit, so it kind of allows him to get back. Gets the backwards hit, forward air spike, not going to get anything. Oh man, Arch Nemesis getting clocked by a couple of these soccer balls here. Not that one. Oh, but no, I think he tried to parry that, but let go a bit too early. Oh yeah, couldn't really convert there, too far away. Yeah, knew he had to regrab there, so he was looking to punish the regrab, but another soccer ball. Hang on a minute, man, he was thinking of something there. Nice use of the neutral air to get back on stage, but Arch Nemesis gonna track you down. Get that true Shoryuken combo conversion. Oh, you're gone! Straight down to the depths of hell. My God. That was crazy. That was such a like patient back and forth game. And suddenly, Manny just had Arch Nemesis in the right spot, the right time. The wrong spot, the wrong time for your Arch Nemesis. With that powerful, powerful down air. Manny's gonna take game 1. Obviously, with the fighting game characters, you reuse your Kazuyas, your whatnots. Really got to exploit that off-stage game. And Manny doing it in spades there. The biggest of rewards for that down air. Very good stuff to Manny, in fact, game 1. So, well, obviously, these guys banning stages now. We'll see where we're going to game 2. Because both these characters can scrap and count. But it looks like we're going to final destination for Arch Nemesis pick. So that means Manny probably didn't ban her. I say probably, he didn't. So we're probably going to see a lot of similar stuff to game 1 here, just with no platform. So we'll see maybe if a lot of landings get caught here. And there's going to be a... Like, we saw a lot of ledge trap in game 1 anyway, but perhaps it's going to be even more potent, if you can believe it, for game 2. You've got no platforms, you've not got many places to go. Here we go, Wii Fit, Ryu. Game 2. And already, Manny straight away going off stage, getting there, taking a deep old breath. Finds himself getting hit with a couple of down tilts into the fireball. So much damage already, 40%. A couple more of those conversions, already looking at death. Oh my God. So accurate, those volleyball, soccer ball hits, sneaking under the fireballs. Yeah, trying it again. Just trying to ease his way back into center stage. Couple of neutral airs now. You've seen it time and time again, just planking the ledge, getting a deep breathing, getting a soccer ball out there under the fireballs. Oh, actually jumping there. And then coming into the stage with those neutral airs is Manny. But here we go again. He gets up, he shields, got no jump. Nice use of the fireball there to stop the deep breathing. Double parry. Oh, okay. Focus coming in clutch. Allows Arch Nemesis to remain in control. True Shoryuken. A few percent out from clearing that stock. Gets hit with a forward air. Hang on. Get up attack. Yeah, excellent choice there. Manny looking to use that soccer ball for some sort of ledge trap there. Oh my gosh, he spot dodges like 3 down tilts. If Arch Nemesis did a 4th, could have got a Shoryuken out of it, but an F tilt, the back hit of F tilt coming in from Manny, and he's just gonna make best friends with that ledge there. But he tries to come in, he gets hit with a Tatsu, just a few percent away from death there on that one. Down smash finally does punish that re-grab on the ledge. Manny is so tricky on the ledge, but Arch Nemesis ready for it that time. These guys are just neck and neck. Oh, jump in, let go of shield there. Gonna eat 15%. They're both on 15. Jeez. There we go. A couple of neutral airs into up air conversion. That's gonna give Manny a solid lead here. Oh, there we go. There's the fireball into back air conversion. Painful, painful stuff. But Manny with a forward air sneaking in from ledge. Yep, very happy just to charge the sun salutation. Take a deep breath, power up, salute the sun. Salute these fireballs, hang on. It's kind of a difference maker right now. There we see the Tatsu conversion. Ooh! Trying to go deep off stage with the back air. I don't see too often with these FGC characters. But Manny back on the stage, but there is a back air. Manny's second stock meeting his demise. Oh, but the beautiful landing catch with the back hit of F-tilt. F-tilt was no joke, man, especially with that deep breathing. There's a 5-0 into back air again. So much damage. Down smash, not going to connect. Yeah, just more than happy to mash that down tilt. Wii Fit not having the best out of shield, really, to be honest with you. Oh, you joining in, orange? Or blue, whatever you are today? Well, I tell you what, we're seeing a lot of blue and orange projectiles being thrown out on this set.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of fireballs, blue, red, sun salutations, soccer balls. And it's kind of like, it's a game of camping, and then whoever can have that stage control
Yeah.
just has that, like, that factor of being in control of the game.
Yeah, especially on like FD. Oh wow, great conversion there. Yeah, the ledge trap really powerful. But yeah, with no platforms, the projectiles and the ledge trapping is very powerful.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you saw game 1, but game 1 was like, it was on PS2. There was still a lot of ledge trapping. And I said, there'll probably be more ledge trapping on Final Destination.
Yeah.
And it really was the name of the game. And it's a really weird dynamic because Wii Fit wants to go off stage to get the deep breathing and whatnot, the planking. But then get ledge trapped by the Ryu and the street fighting man.
So it's definitely a balancing act of, because in some matchups, yeah, Wii Fit can very liberally go to ledge, but you do have to balance it out here because as we just saw, it could cost you your stock. And Ryu, obviously at most percents, can do a lot of damage and can threaten kills at even mid-percent, so Manny's going to have to be careful here.
These guys are absolutely neck and neck as we go into game 3 here. So we're off to Battlefield. So different from FD. Bits similar size stage, but obviously 3 trios of platforms going to make a difference.
Brilliant header from... Yeah, this is really good damage output with this deep breathing, so...
Already 100%?
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh my lord.
Yeah, we see retreat back, and if you can choose your spot right, you can regain stage control. Ryu's not that fast on the ground.
Oh, the roll. Perfectly timed. Gets through the fireball.
Let's see if Manny can make use of this corner pressure here. Oh, but instead, great stuff by Nemesis getting that Hadouken. But the back air is going to take the stock, and this is a good lead for Manny starting off this game 3.
Yeah, it is. I think this is probably the biggest lead either player have had this set. Obviously finds himself planking off stage once more. There's the soccer ball, getting a lot of those hit in. But he's patiently waiting for his time to come back in.
Wow.
Oh my god, the soccer ball. Tricky move.
Yeah, I mean, Manny knows that engaging is not necessarily the best play here. It could cost his stock at 90+%. And managed to tack on basically 40% from all of that. Oh wow, okay, this damage is piling up now, so this is very sizable and still survives that back air.
Go Arch Nemesis looking for the ledge trap, looking for the kill. Does get the very outreach of down tilt, but off stage Manny too far away.
Yeah, that's the problem. See, does get up, but yeah, Manny knows that if he's hit on the ledge, he's mostly safe from Ryu's kill confirms. And we saw they're getting up, almost cost him his stock. So Manny's definitely going to commit to this ledge as much as possible. Nemesis is going to have to find a way to deal with this because nothing seems to be working at the moment.
It's just camping is absolute. Oh my gosh, but the back air coming in hot and strong, finally taking Manny's first stock. But my gosh, the control for Manny is, well, is it insurmountable? Maybe not yet, we'll see.
Ryu can get a lot of damage here. Can we see something? Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, in the corner, you don't have a lot of space to work with. And the roll-up F-tilt's going to take the stock. So Manny with almost an entire stock lead here. Nemesis really back-facing the wall.
I tell you, getting hit by that F-tilt in deep breathing hurts you on the inside. But goddamn, there we go. But Arch Nemesis nearly got himself a spike there, nearly bringing it to 1 stock apiece. He can, if he plays his card right here. What's he got for us here?
Yeah, I just need to get one of these down tilts or up tilts around the ledge. That back air has also been doing really well in this game.
Oh, these soccer balls just catching Arch Nemesis slipping.
Oh, is that? Oh,
no way!
Yeah, that down air probably should have been a confirm there. Yeah. It's going to hurt a lot because you know that Manny's just going to stay on this ledge and tack on percent by percent to inch Arch Nemesis into that kill percent for Wii Fit. And the deep breathing is online, so that could be now.
That's it. That's the
Brilliant
conversion
stuff.
Arch Nemesis needed. Catching on to that roll, obviously, Manny rolling not shortly beforehand, so nice catch on the habit there. But 100% on Arch Nemesis. Can he bring this back? The focus through the down air. Woo! Trying to down air him again.
Oh, we see something start up here. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage. We have seen Ryu capable of killing at this percent before. You have to stay really careful around the ledge, actually.
Oh, man, the auto turnaround paying dividends there. Nice down tilt.
Yeah, and now this is the kind of situation where, like, if you're staying on the ledge, you avoid killing, but you're not really going to be taking the stock. And the percents are so close that, and with 3 minutes, timeout is not really an option, so.
Not really. Last stock between these two. It's do or die. Best of 3, of course. I mean, honestly, Manny is basically at death percent here.
Yeah, I mean, the main
Definitely
thing,
now after that.
yeah, Arch Nemesis is going to have to look out for this F tilt. That's the main thing that's going to be killing from Wii Fit and that back air. Meanwhile, most of these quick tilts from Ryu will lead into a confirm.
Oh,
Is
wait,
that
no way! No, perfect DI.
Yeah, cross stage, that's not really going to do it. And we're at this situation once again. It feels like we've been on either of the ledges the entire game in this scenario.
It's a game of cat and mouse, and one of them's got a goddamn soccer ball. Take a deep breath, son. What have you got for us? There's another soccer ball.
190 misses the... Whoa,
No way,
spaghetti!
what a miss!
Oh, the big flops from
190 on
both of them
Arch.
there. That was an insane gamble from Manny for that dash grab. And then
Down
down smash
smash!
on the
No!
regrab doesn't do it.
He finally lands a down smash, but it doesn't kill. Anything can happen.
Oh, there it is
Another
again,
one.
yeah.
That's it. God
Finally.
damn.
You know, Manny had been doing a lot of those ledge plays before. Arch Nemesis didn't really have the timing down on the down smash. Finally, at the end, gets it 2 times, and that was it.
It felt like for the longest time, Manny just kept trekking Arch Nemesis at the ledge. So many soccer balls connected with the side B headers. And then, like you say, that there's so many down smashes missed, but at the very end, like you say, 2 of them connected, and the last one finally did it to punish that regrab. My lord.
Genuinely surprised the first one didn't kill.
Do you want to do some things for a drink while we wait for the next set?
I can advertise Brink, I suppose.
Yeah, we have a slide for that.
Oh, fantastic.
Great,
news.
great.
Alright, so if you guys don't know, Dalek's hosting a Smash UK Ultimate Summit. 16 of UK's best, 5 of you will vote in. Voting is now open, by the way. Follow at Dalek's TTS and TNT Esports for more info. Live at the end of this month, get your votes in. There's a lot of great UK players that have opted in.
And they all have great incentives.
Sorry, what was that?
Links in the chat.
Oh, and the link's in the chat. I can't see that, but there you go.
Yeah, definitely check that out. All of UK's players have opted in, and it's going to be a fun time voting. I mean, everyone knows Smash Summit style, voting. So a lot of shenanigans will occur, but it's all part of the fun.
It is. Obviously, we just had one of the greatest Ultimate Summits on BTS, Beyond the Summit, but to see a UK version, it's been really, really fun to see. A lot of great players and great personalities in the scene. So obviously, you've already got like some cemented invitees, I should say, like Bloom, Luigi, and such and such. And yeah, 16 players have opted in, so five do need vote in. Get on your Twitters, get your votes in. If you want to see your favorite UK players get into Brink UK Summit. Very good stuff.
Oh,
all right.
Here's a classic.
Yes. So, at Meltdown, very, very many regular matchups, player matchups, I should say. But here we go. We have RAMBOSS and Zone combating against each other once more. RAMBOSS clutching it against Khanage a few sets ago, and Zone making his way up through losers as he usually does. So winners semis here. Still best of 3. The other side is winners semis. So yeah, Palutena, Samus. I had a brain freeze there. Palutena and Samus are probably a pretty even matchup. So I would not be surprised if this is game 3 last hit, really even.
I mean, yeah, they're also so familiar with each other that at some point, I mean, the matchup does play a part, but it's just a very specific player matchup at this point.
These two are very back and forth.
Yeah.
Very close indeed.
You know, they're familiar with each other's general, like, for surface level tricks, so it's just how they really mix those up, and because nothing is going to be a huge surprise to either of them at this point.
No, not at all. Good call. All right, so as we get into it here we go. Samus, piloted by Ramboss, and Zone.
And look at that, back and forth, back and forth.
Looking like a Christmas tree with those red and green decorations there.
Yeah, it doesn't get more even than this.
Love to see it. Wouldn't have it any other way here at Meltdown. Here we go now. Off to Town and City, a large stage to start off with. No PS2 star, which is interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. I know that Ramboss does actually like platforms.
Yeah, of course.
In general, because of the platform movement, he's very proficient with the beer verses, and also likes walls. Very good use of wall jumps. Yeah. But yeah, we can see Zone having all the control at the moment. You know, 40% lead and controlling center stage. Yeah, Ramboss seems content in the corner though. I mean, as Samus is due, charge shot is just going to be your go-to there.
Yeah, charging up that charge shot, of course. There's an auto rest on the platform. Hang on.
Yeah, there's no jump here, but gets to the platform for safety.
Yeah, that dash attack, very good move there. Gonna catch out any charge shots, and definitely gonna catch out any landings. There it is again, whiff punish. Well, punish.
Such a good move there, and you got to be wary of the back throw as well, of course, and the back air. Yeah, at some point, a lot of things from Palutena will kill. Nothing confirms, or very few confirms. But
maybe a down throw back air at ledge, but a lot harder to connect after those patches. There we go. They got the tumble dryer, 41% racked on Ramboss. Zone are looking hella good right now.
Yeah, the thing is, like, as much as percent Ramboss has gotten onto Zone on the first stock of Zone, we haven't really seen any kind of control for Ramboss. No real ledge traps. The forward air is going to take it. Kind of one of the first few times of real agency we've seen Ramboss have in this game. But, I mean, there's still a lot of time to break a brag. Whoa, the forward air shield breaks!
You gone? Vamos, you're out of here!
Wow, I haven't seen that move shield break before. I add that one to the list.
There's such a... We've seen 2 crazy shield breaks tonight. That's mad. But then forward air, catching that teeny tiny shield. My lord, and Zone taking full advantage of it. What a devastating stock from Ramboss.
Yeah, Ramboss whiffed on the kind of jab pivot grab that Samus like to go for. Zone aware of that. So Ramboss going to have to try some other options, because tried to go for the double jab. Also did not work, so the shield mix-ups are going to have to come into play here.
Yeah, definitely. We just saw him jump over and land that late back air. Very good stuff.
Oh!
Bit of control. The movement from Ramboss, he loves it. He's schmoving.
All these cancels and beer reverses is very smooth, but Zone was, look, just so patient in the corner. Calm, did not even flinch.
No, not at all. Such a cool, calm, and collected player. There we go. Gets caught with that favorite ledge trap from Zone. The missile actually sneaking in.
Okay, yeah, the back air shield, well.
Woo.
And yeah, how do you get around this ledge trapping from Zone? Manages to get through, but again, Zone's going to be right on top of you anyways.
You think you may have escaped, but you have not. The Ultra Zone always comes for everybody. Very good stuff. Solid game 1 from Zone there.
Yeah.
Honestly, the name of the game was just having so much stage control.
Yeah, exactly.
And it just allowed Zone to... Even if he messed up a ledge trap, like you say, he was still on the chase.
Yeah, I mean, Samus is quite floaty, so if Samus is getting around the ledge trap in the air, Palutena definitely has the speed to catch up. And yeah, I mean, we didn't really see Ramboss have huge control sequences, so wasn't really able to have a commanding presence in that game. I mean, we didn't see any...
No, not really at all. Yeah, you're definitely right there. And then, like, the shield break was just... The cruel icing on top of the cake there.
Yeah, with forward air of all moves. Like, I thought with Palutena at least it would be like back air or forward smash.
Yeah.
But no, it's a forward air.
Hey, earlier JR broke Zone shield with quick attack, I think, earlier.
What?
Which was nuts. It was nuts.
Okay, that is crazy. I have to check that out. I've never seen that.
So we've seen 2 crazy shield breaks tonight, but hey, yo. Out with the Bounty Hunter, in with the one-winged angel. Ramboss has selected Sephiroth here. See how this fares.
Speaking of shield break, Sephiroth definitely can. So Zone's going to have to be careful here with the shield. But yeah, I mean, Rambos has really enjoyed playing this character, I believe.
Oh yeah, Sephiroth's
So-
great to play and watch. Obviously, like a lot of the time, he does love to throw out those back airs that you should be doing a Sephiroth, but he's trying to poke with forward air right now. But Sephiroth, great character, great character. We'll see how this fares here.
Okay, yeah, they're really throwing out these back airs back and forth. Because Amy is their main kind of engaged tools. Oh, tries to go for the edge guard there. Has the benefit of the one wing to be able to chase a bit further off stage.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice it. The one wing is out for this Angel. Hang on, that could have been a risky roll, but RAMBOSS. No, he gets chased down. Zone is just so good at chasing you down when you wanna step back, you know.
Okay, yeah, RAMBOSS I've been seeing is doing a lot of these kind of feinting the back air on landing and then trying to go for kind of catch another option afterwards. But Zone has not been giving him anything.
Yeah, mix-up's definitely name of the game here, but Zone, like you say, just such a level-headed player.
Oh.
But the teleport cancel into the back
So
air.
smooth.
Out of nowhere.
You know, like sometimes like Palutena players, you can kind of tell they're looking for it, or it's kind of a setup.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe there it was, but yeah, Zone is just integrated so well into the gameplay that it
It was
it's so
smooth as
smooth.
hell. Definitely out of nowhere. Oh, not going to commit to the whole Giga player there. Gets
Yeah.
caught jumping.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice to go down there, and yeah, this is so much control from Zone here.
Woo. Doesn't get neutral air, wow.
Yeah, again, like we haven't seen kind of Zone relinquish this pressure and stage control in a long time. But here we go, though.
Oh, man, he
Ramos
went
does
deep
have
for
the
that.
opportunity here. Yeah, but the safety of these platforms is actually kind of helping Zone out here. Ramos hasn't been able to get kind of platform pressure going out here.
No, he hasn't at all. This is just all Zone's game from the last game, continuing into this one.
Oh, they're both sitting
They're
in
both
shield.
shielding the parry, but not going to get anything off it. What does RAMBOSS need to do here? He
Yeah, hasn't been able
desperately
to-
needs to find a stock.
Yeah, Zone has just played the keep away so well, avoiding all the kill
Oh.
options from Sephiroth, and Ramos hasn't found that big opening. The down air shield is almost going to take it. Yeah, what do you do? The forward air
the
is
forward
still
air
not doing it. 167.
Not going to take it across stage, RAMBOSS.
And with how light Sephiroth is, I mean, well past kill percent here. Anything will do it. Up throw?
Up throw.
That would... Oh, the...
Back focus.
Okay,
sure.
yeah.
Alley-oop, you're out of here. This one-winged angel is on one stock. No kill throws on the part of Sephiroth, no.
Oh my
that
god,
was
brilliant
such-
explosive flame.
It's so sneaky, just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Trying to ledge trap or edge guard the Palutena, but there it is
Like,
again.
Yeah, you can't be throwing out committal moves there, but what else can you do? There's the forward tilt finally.
Zone felt pressured enough to teleport on stage, gets hit with an Eto. Oh, that was hang on, what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, Zone is relentless with the chase. We just saw him chase RAMBOSS all the way across the stage just now, and it's just relentless.
Yeah, gonna teleport center stage again. That back here.
Oh, the counter doesn't connect. Yeah, it's not big enough. Tries to go for the down air, barely missing on the timing. That would have actually really helped RAMBOSS get back into this game.
Woo. He's making it back. RAMBOSS trying his absolutely trying his hardest to get something working here, but falling neutral air into neutral air. It's looking like it's just all Zone's game, man.
Yeah, but I mean, don't count RAMBOSS out yet, though. The one wing is online, and this is prime percent for Sephiroth to be able to get a kill if RAMBOSS can get those openings, but it's instead Zone who gets it, the back air, and that's going to be another 2-stock.
Just absolutely chasing him down like a hawk. Like he caught the end leg of like an aerial being swung, I believe, and just the back air, perfect move to do it.
Yeah, I mean, as back and forth as they go, you know, sometimes they just kind of steamroll each other because they're such great players. They just know how to play with the momentum so much that, you know, it could be over right from the start, basically. And yeah, Zone took the lead, never relinquished any kind of lead or pressure. Was in control the whole time, and that was...
He really was.
That was it.
That was all the Ultra Zone, baby. Dominant 2-0 from Zone there. I believe is he facing winners? Arch Nemesis, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Winners finals. Okay. Is that the... Are they going to do a loser set first, I suppose? Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah, but good stuff to zone there. Like, goddamn, if you're gonna have a hard time trying to take away Meltdown from him today.
Yeah,
today,
I mean,
that's for sure.
Darkstalker isn't here, so
that is definitely
the regularly scheduled grand finals is probably not happening.
yeah. Also, I guess we are having Arch Nemesis in zone coming up next. Makes sense. When those two players are ready. So, how you doing?
Doing quite well.
Is your tag actually blue today?
Just today. April Fool's was 2 days ago, and so I decided today, I'll just go blue. Because I happen to have blue clothes as well, so it was kind of funny.
Aren't you stuck with that name on Start GG for like a month?
No. So I made a new account just for today.
I see. Fair enough. I like the strap.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't about to
ruin your entire image.
It's difficult because I don't have a lot of blue clothes.
Oh.
And like having the orange tag is easy if I'm wearing orange because everyone can find me.
Yeah.
So
I like it. You're a blue man today.
Yes, commentary brought to you by the two Greninja Zero-Suit players in at Meltdown.
Yeah. Oh, Greninja's a fun character.
Really fun. I can't believe I didn't try him out earlier.
I know, I tried him out like a year ago because Mitch, who was actually here today, just recommended it to me, and I was like, been playing him ever since. You know, I'm going to bring up a great point. I've never seen this player before, but to my left, we have a player called Matilda, who's about to play Ramboss.
Matilda is very, very good.
I've never seen them before.
But
they've cleared out like Chex, Matt, and now they're about to play Ramboss.
Yeah, so they were primarily an online player, Wi-Fi player for a long time. Attended their first Meltdown like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Okay.
And yeah, they're very good. Pyramytha player.
Pyramytha, yeah, I thought I saw.
But yeah, very clean. And honestly, getting better and better, it seems. So.
Yeah, making a deep run in the bracket. It'd be cool if
some good deep runs today, actually. There was the Incineroar player that
Chex.
Or is it Chex?
Yeah, I lost to an Incineroar called Chex, so it must have been him.
Yeah, I might have lost the same one. I don't know.
It was a heartbreaker because he. I read his landing and I was charging up smash, but then he revenged it, and then he side B'd me at like 70.
Yeah,
like,
that's just how it is. Yeah.
And then he played Matilda, and now Matilda played Matt, and now Matilda is playing Ramboss.
Yeah.
So the losers bracket is looking very interesting this evening.
Yeah.
Let's see who's the victor out of those two. There goes Zone back, sitting down on the throne of Meltdown, as we see Arch Nemesis also stepping up to the plate. Let's see if you can bring this from Zone. It's going to be tricky, especially looking at how clean Zone is playing today. Not to say that Arch isn't playing clean, but more dominant on the way for Zone's end.
Yeah. I mean, they did have very... the situations in both their winter semis were very similar. They had their opponent on the ledge, and they were just trying to do something. They were just trying to hit their opponent, and their opponent was not leaving the ledge. Only difference being that Zone was always successful in pressure and getting the hits in. Arch Nemesis took a bit longer to figure it out, but eventually got it done in the end.
It's definitely a weird matchup when... I mean, they're strapping Samus or... Sephiroth is hard as it is.
Yeah.
And also, like, on the Wii Fit as well, if you talk about Arch Nemesis out.
They all like being in the corner.
And it's tricky stuff, but if you can hold it down, like, props to you. It's so hard. But yeah, these two are just getting ready to play now.
Yeah.
Ryu, Palutena, you'd have to think the chips fall in favor of Zone here. But Arch Nemesis, you know, his tag, it matches his playstyle, his persona. He is your Arch Nemesis. He will absolutely bring the fight to you. He is a tricky competitor.
Yeah,
very tough.
So yeah, I mean, obviously no strangers to each other as well. So
yeah, we'll get the set count up. The set record, I should say, between these two, any second now. There we go, PS2.
Oh, great pick of music as well.
Any sets between these two? There you go.
Okay, so I mean, we can see that there have been a lot of close sets. I mean, I imagine even those 2-0s is very competitive.
Oh, no doubt.
But yeah,
they haven't played since November.
Wait, really?
That's nuts.
But yeah, it does seem that there is a streak, but a long time ago, so a lot has changed since then, probably. So let's see what they both can bring.
Yeah, so as we're getting right into it now, Zone playing a bit of a keep away game until he can find that neutral opening.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is, Palu, you want to be in close quarters with is neutral air, but otherwise you do not want to be close to this Ryu. All those... Okay, yeah, there, the neutral is going to gain an opening there, and then Shoryu, a gamble there, wake up DP, in fact, but not going to quite do it.
Yeah, maybe because Zone barely missed his move there, so he tried to use that quick option, but there you go. The reflect not coming out quite quick enough. It's a pretty even start between these two.
I mean, the main thing about Arch Nemesis is his parries will always be really on point. So it's on Zone to kind of mix up the nair with all these single hit. Oh my god, the down air, brilliant timing.
Perfect timing, sending Arch Nemesis straight down to the blast zone. My lord. But Arch Nemesis looking to fight right back. Oh my god! The down smash.
You
gone?
Yeah,
wow.
So that's basically two frames back to back. We're back to, even at 2 stocks.
My lord. These two going neck and neck already. No jump, but the Tatsu. Gonna stuff out there. Fireball back on stage.
Oh wow, the trade with Palutena's backer. Not every day you see that.
Oh, the nair whiffing, but not quite getting punished. Ow! I was looking scary there for a second, but Zone makes it back to stage. Throws out the reflect because why not? Tech chase, nothing quite yet. And honestly, like here, you're just seeing like Zone waiting for his opening for the most part. Doesn't want to overcommit against Ryu.
Yeah, we can see that, Zone is kind of playing around like a certain distance from Arch Nemesis, knowing that there's not really anything Ryu can burst, a few character lengths away, and Palutena definitely can. So just waiting for the right openings, and has garnered a 100% lead here, but
there's the opening.
1 or 2 openings from Arch Nemesis, and this could be very scary for Zone, but gets the forward air. Brilliant conversion.
Time and time again, Zone finds those down tilt 2 frames at the ledge, converting.
And here's the percent coming on.
Here's the tumble dryer. Here's the washing machine.
Oh yeah, okay.
And there's the game.
just like that, It was so close. Basically, like, if Arch Nemesis got 1 or 2 openings, that second stock would have been in the last hit there. But Zone takes it and just runs away with the next stock. And
yeah, that was really neck and neck, and then suddenly just Arch Nemesis falling there. I think he tried to air dodge to the ledge, but he didn't have a jump or something like that.
And you got to imagine Zone was looking out for the downer to catch that air dodge as well. So perfectly positioned for it.
It's a solid start to Zone here for this winners finals for tonight. Going back to Palutena and Ryu. Yeah, it was honestly looking pretty neck and neck there until those final moments. So Arch Nemesis just going to shake it off. Straight into game 2 here, after town and city. See how this stage fares any differently here.
Okay, so yeah, Zone is already on the chase, but there is the fight back from Arch Nemesis, and brilliant nair there, full drift, and the final hit catching, and is going to gain Zone the stage control and all this extra percent. Brilliant charge up smash.
God damn, that platform coverage was insane. I mean, there's like Belmont and maybe Snake, but like that up smash reaching that top platform, not many characters can do that. That's insane.
Oh, that's actually really nice to try and get the ledge trap. Doesn't quite work out, but Arch Nemesis is right back into this game after the hot start from Zone.
Getting slipped by that forward air. Could have got something off there with it. He had a bit of control, but he's lost it. Gonna focus back to center.
Oh yes, there it is. The shield break set up.
Third shield break I've seen tonight. Clearing off to the skies as Zone's first stock. Here we go. Trying to shock with the up air. Narrowly avoiding it is Arch Nemesis.
Yeah, that was a really good stall from Arch Nemesis with the Hadouken first before the focus. But yeah, that back is going to take it out. And the thing is, Palutena's all the aerials, landing aerials at least, are all single hits apart from that neutral air. We're going to ignore the up air. Yeah, and so, despite how good Arch Nemesis is with these parries, the threat of the neutral air has been throwing him off a lot. Hasn't really gotten many parries into meaningful punishes. Yeah, once again, tries to get the parry, but the nair is just going to stuff it out. And Zone is starting to pull away
I love that choice of that back throw, even though it was at low percent. Just to get that stage control, and look how much reward he's getting from it now. Already at 70% is Arch Nemesis.
Oh yeah, just the single hit, so if you shield it, you're fine, and Zone is very aware of that. We're even on the second stock in game 2. Zone's gonna get the stage control here. What's it gonna be? Yeah, they'll get the timing, but still maintaining all of this with that back air.
That back air, so big, so painful. Zone, what's he got
just
here?
waiting, yeah, just reacting to the get up there, but standing at that roll, so you're...
Back air, no way! Jumped right up there, called it out.
Zone trying to strike back with his own back air there, not gonna do it, but...
Clipping Zone's ankles there. There we go, there's the fireball. There's another one, 32% already racked up. Arch Nemesis looking like he's in a great spot until that...
Miss input there, trying to get...
Yeah, you can see him shaking his head.
Yeah, I mean, Arch Nemesis has gone for that quite a lot. It's a good get-up option for Ryu. Does a lot of damage, but Zone scouted that out perfectly that time. And
oh, you're definitely right there. One fireball too many. And looks like we're going... Oh, I thought we were going to take a trip to the circus there with the juggle act. But no, we got Nemi off stage. Oh, there's the fireball option once again. No,
oh my god,
no.
So much damage.
Those fireballs from ledge are costing Arch Nemesis right now.
Oh, yeah, Zone slipping off with the explosive flame. Not sure if he wanted that. Did have to give us some stage control. We are back. Arch Nemesis with... Oh my god, the teleport cancel. Yeah, that... Sure, he's going to hit through the ledge, but Zone still has the stage control, is retreating. Just respecting Arch Nemesis' options here.
Yeah, he's just short hopping.
Oh, he just tried to the shield break once again.
That'd have been disastrous. Lovely pivot grab.
Yeah.
It is enough. 2-0 to Zone in this best of 5 right now.
Yeah, I mean, the town pick opting for more of an FD setup for a lot of the time, but working to Arch Nemesis' demise there, I guess, because that back throw is going to kill so early there.
More narrow horizontal blast zones for sure. Beautiful pivot grab coming out from Zone. And honestly, Arch was doing a great job that game. He could have stolen that game at any second there. But Zone keeping cool, calm, and collected. Gonna be up 2-0 here. Wonder what stage we're gonna go for game 3, because I did not see.
Yeah, I imagine,
Yeah, it was working out pretty well for Arch, not gonna lie. Except for like the side blast zone betrayal.
And I guess that's a kind of like a bit more of a high variance play in this case, where like your advantages are stronger here, but obviously some of your weaknesses, you know, you are more susceptible to that kind of horizontal kill that Palutena is very known for.
Yeah. Alright, trying to land is Arch Nemesis, but Zone's so good at juggling. And then, you know, that Palutena up air is no joke, but suddenly a soft net and Shuriken, why not? Get that damage up, son.
Yeah, I mean, it is quite a tall blast zone here. So we'll need a bit more percent for any Shoryu confirms to kill.
Yeah, he's
on
showing
the stage,
more damage on that occasion. Wow!
Brilliant, just only gets the single hit, so he was able to focus out and get the back air.
Gotta thank his lucky stars there. Zone didn't commit just a bit more to that up air. Hang on, this is anyone's first stock to take here.
Yeah, Zone just very, you know, calm, being in the corner there. Knowing that Arch Nemesis can't really commit the Zone being in the corner because of the threat of that back throw.
Oh, he tries to chase him down! The panic, the fear that sets in when Ryu or any FGC character is down tilting you. But nonetheless, we see that Arch Nemesis' first stock being cleared out there. Probably a back air, I missed it, but Zone in control.
Yeah, they're once again not getting the confirm, and Zone is just all over the second stock from Arch Nemesis. Sharking with these uppers, gets the forward air. Oh, might have been looking for a down air there.
He definitely was, but Arch Nemesis with the high Tatsu. But nonetheless, it's still looking rough for Arch Nemesis here. It's just the juggles, the control, the damage from Zone is just so much to handle.
Yeah, and Zone is not panic in those situations you mentioned with the down tilt on the shield. Just calmly just rolling and picking the correct options to escape. And yeah, Arch Nemesis is having a hard time trying to get in to get this kill.
Yeah, he really, really is. Nice neutral air cross up there. Gonna drop shield and get control again. Oh, the up smash not gonna connect. Yeah, nice drift.
Oh, gets a sour spawn on the up smash. Not gonna do it. And
wow.
How are you gonna make it back? Yeah, they have the Tatsu early, and that's gonna be the forward air. Yeah, we've seen Zone not really go for like really hard edge guards because he doesn't need to. He's in the lead, and so he's only really going for it when he's sealed the stock, basically. Checkmate. As we saw there, the forward air on the Tatsu. And this is a 3-1 stock lead and is building more percent here.
The percent is rising and rising. A whiffed grab's going to meet a back air to the face. But is it too little, too late? Oh my gosh, Fira. Zone looking
down
at
air.
the percent right here. But not quite, narrowly missing that destructive down air. Good lord.
Oh yeah, I tried to go for it. You kind of have to go for those gambles when you're down by this much. Already a kill percentage Zone on still 2 fresh stocks. It's going to be tough.
And it's kind of...
Oh, missed the ledge cancel.
He missed the ledge cancel.
There's no way.
What if he loses?
Yeah, and it's a 2-0 right now for Zone.
Oh no!
You can't let it be you.
Back air.
But it looks like Zone is in full control still. Yeah, these backers being thrown out. I mean, Arch Nemesis inching his way back into center stage, but still anything is a threat to either kill or put into a very precarious situation.
Hold on. Couple of up airs.
Wow, actually the first kind of major use of reuse up air so far in this set. You know, all the chips are on the table at this point.
Oh
but
no, he's gone.
Oh,
yeah, he up B too early.
Yeah, might have been a bit too far. I mean, obviously could have delayed the up B, but yeah, was pressured very deep there, and so.
Wow. That was almost like a forced,
3-0
to zone. That was almost like a forced SD.
Yeah, it could have been.
Well, that was a very interesting set, but a solid 3-0 to zone nonetheless.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we saw, like, you know, kind of the battle of the stage control extraordinaires, and Zone clearly won out there. Arch Nemesis not really having a great foothold, especially towards the end of that set. Zone just really had everything under control.
He really did. If you want to know how to fight against the fighting game characters, just VOD review that set over and over.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, don't look at the ledge cancel fail SD. But everything else was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, not an FGC character specific attack there. Yeah. So, I mean, but yeah, like Zone getting out of a lot of those like shield pressure situations. Apart from that one shield break, which it's gonna happen against Ryu again. So unavoidable. But otherwise, you know, we didn't really see any big shield pressure setups that were successful, at least.
Yeah. It was just all Zone's game, and Arch Nemesis had to play it. Unfortunately, Zone is very good.
Yes.
Very hard stuff to contend with, but it looks like he's sitting down. I guess he's... Or is it we already in losers semi?
Yeah.
I was playing...
RAMBOSS and Khanage.
Are they running it back? Okay, so RAMBOSS beat Matilda 2-1. Khanage beat Manny 2-1. Yeah, okay. And Khanage and RAMBOSS will be playing for the honor to fight Arch Nemesis in losers finals here. So we're in top 4, and it's it's half 10. Wow, what the hell? Well, it's two. I was gonna go home like half an hour ago, but hey, I might hop off. I might hop off though and let someone else hop on because I have talked a lot and I'm thirsty, and I'm probably gonna leave soon. But everyone stick around for top 4. We got Khanage and RAMBOSS coming up for you guys. This is a run back from winners, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to commentate.
Well, I'm definitely sticking around. I love to commentate Peach, so I will be around
Orange
for this.
will be sticking around, but I myself are kind of done for the evening. Stick around for Khanage RAMBOSS, and I'll be Crispy signing out. So see you guys later. If anyone else wants to commentate, they can feel free. All right, peace. Stick around.
Yeah. We're just chilling with Blue for now. I'm Blue today. Usually orange, but... Hold on, I'm going to see if I can find someone to commentate with me. Yeah, I think I might have gone someone, but they're still playing a game, so.
I know why, but why are Wi-Fi connectors good? I can't Wi-Fi.
Okay, I have secured. 06 commentary. Anyway.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. Khanage and RAMBOSS. Peach Samus.
Peach Samus, bro.
We know what we're talking about here.
I don't. You might.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean.
It's a charge shot, bro.
I mean, that is one of the, a huge thing in this matchup. Peach, not the best movement speed, but very agile.
Yeah, I mean, she gets around stuff.
Yeah, so she has a lot of movement options, but that charge shot is still so huge that you're gonna have to move
holding
around.
a turnip must like mitigate a lot of that, right?
To some degree, you can threaten kind of the charging phase, but it just gets eaten up by the charge shot anyways.
As in the charge shot goes through it. Or will
It
it not
can.
just climb? And just.
But even again, I
Let's find
imagine.
out.
Yeah.
These guys probably know something I don't, so. See, look.
I mean, it's a small charge shot, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, okay.
But that's enough, right? Like, it's usually the small charge shots that add up.
Yeah,
Like,
fair
win
enough.
The game, so.
But yeah, I mean, Khanage does have the stage control, maybe missing a lot of these flow backers, but it's getting them in now. But
I mean.
yeah, we can see
it
that.
looks like
Yeah,
RAMBOSS is very content to like sort of stay in the corner.
yeah, we've noticed that, and this is kind of a battle of the fact that Peach really likes her opponent being in the corner, but Samus is really calm being in the corner.
Yeah, because she has charge.
Yeah, charge shot.
It's
And,
literally, look, why does Samus, right? You ask any question that's like, why does Samus? And it's just the answer's charge shot.
oh yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
gonna
very
see- oh,
even
good
on this
parry.
first stock here. Khanage did have a lead.
That's a good peach bomb.
There it is. Yeah, I mean, such a good way to catch roll-in. You just dash back side B. It will catch even if you don't dash back enough because it pulls her back slightly.
Yeah.
And that the knockback is crazy and safe on shield, basically. So, yeah, well, doesn't get that charge shot. But the
See that?
forward air, not quite going to do it, but
Just takes
still
a little
has
bit,
the stage
just
control.
more charge shots.
But look at this. Khanage floating right over, not wanting to deal with the ledge trap at all.
Oh,
But unfortunately, out of resources. And oh, there's the bomb.
It's gone.
Tosses it immediately. I mean, sometimes getting these things at the wrong time, you don't really want it. Sometimes, like, if you get Mr. Saturn, you try to play around it too much.
Oh, that was very close to being the RAMBOSS blaster, bro. Fucking jab one into pivot grab.
Oh, brilliant
Oh, there
mix
we
up
go.
there.
Yeah,
Trying to get the parry, but the multi-hit up air, not the most common landing area you see from Samus, but that is definitely going to mix Khanage up there, and he's going to have to be more careful with these parries later on.
Up air's not like one of our worst options, actually. Being a multi-shot, multi-hit. It's a good
And
mix-up.
it can combo into
that
other-
jab block with the
Ooh.
tiny charge shot. That would have been so cool.
Yeah, I mean, the coverage from RAMBOSS is immaculate. And yeah, very patient, retreating with these bombs and to set up more charge shots here. Because any time that there's no kind of deterrence from Khanage getting in, Khanage is going to be all over with the pressure. Oh, just barely misses the forward air there. And
What? That's the grab. And sends him back off stage for another play of advantage.
yeah, how do you get around? Khanage just being very patient there. Brilliant use of
Good
the
way to get out of the corner.
re-grabbing the ledge. Doesn't have the re-invincibility, but you kind of...
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, RAMBOSS so good with the B reverses and the wall jumps that...
Yeah. This is the thing with RAMBOSS. He's like one of the trickiest moving Samuses that you'll see. And he just uses that to his advantage.
Oh, yeah, tries to tether cancel there, but Khanage just stuffed it out. Perhaps just coverage there, but it works out. That forward air from ledge is... Yeah, Khanage has not been hit by those too many times and is too aware of these, but still has to take the stock from RAMBOSS as sitting at 150%. A lot of these things in the corner will kill, but RAMBOSS is really evasive right now, just throwing out the charge shot.
I mean, RAMBOSS is in the driving seat at the moment. You know, even with losing that stock, he's very much ahead. He's in the driving seat. He can just
Oh,
sit
and we can
back
see a
and
big
freeze.
combo. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't quite get it, falls out, but again,
Yeah, I mean-
very much in the driving seat.
I mean, the thing is with the big Peach combos is that if you're getting some arrows in there as well, even if you drop the full thing, it's still very good damage because of her damage output.
For sure.
Or it could be just Khanage opting for a more safer kind of combo to get back into this game, because it is still game 1 after all.
Oh, that was... Ooh. Okay, I was about to say, like, that charge shot looked like a misinput, but...
Might have been catching roll in.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. But, you know, catches it, picks up on the jump, calls it out.
Yeah,
takes the
Samus's
first game.
back air is so strong.
It's so good. It's like wolf back air, like in strength. If you get the
Yeah.
sweet spot, it's so silly.
But yeah, this is going to be interesting on stage pick. I believe FD is selected, which...
Yo, time for a music counter pick. Yo, environmental noises.
That's your counter pick. Oh my god.
All right. So they're going to FD.
Yeah, this is actually like, this is kind of like a high variance pick. Because
Yeah.
it can work very well. Peach is so good on this stage because the combos are just so powerful. But again, if you're getting walled out, you can get walled out even harder by Samus on this stage. So this is kind of, if Khanage can get in,
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot of damage. But if not, it's going to be a tough time.
Yeah. It just swings either way.
I mean, another thing could be that RAMBOSS really loves kind of platform movement with the
Yeah,
beer
he
versus.
does, yeah.
So taking that away removes an element from RAMBOSS's mix-up game that Khanage can kind of simplify.
Yeah, I mean, it takes away from, you know, RAMBOSS's mix-up game, but it certainly doesn't take away from Samus's overall zoning game plan.
Yeah.
So FD's still very good for both of them here, and will lead to a very volatile, quick game, hopefully. 'Cause
Yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of those kind of tomahawk options with the Peach float. Probably because that even if an arrow isn't thrown out, that up B will stuff out any grab attempt from Peach anyways.
Yeah.
But we're starting to see a bit more of it just in kind of general movement to kind of fake out RAMBOSS here.
Yeah. I think if he gets a bit too happy with those tomahawk mix-ups, though, he's just going to get caught out with up B. We'll see how the players adapt to this. I mean, now he's just throwing charge shots out, throwing fairs out, just covering a lot of space in front of him.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was very
what's
dicey. But there we go.
Oh my
There's
god,
the-
DBZ, and
DBZ,
they're both still living. I mean, Sam is
face?
quite
What?
heavy.
Drag down up here? Yo.
Yeah, I mean, will Khanage have the opportunity to use it here? Or just barely
see.
avoids the small... Oh, but yeah, the
there it
resources
is.
will go on. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Again, here's the problem. How do you kill RAMBOSS? If you can get the kill, it's going to...
No.
Yeah, the back air, okay,
something
that's great
sorted
for Khanage there, 40%. I mean, Peach gets that in a few hits.
Yeah.
Just needs the right hit, but RAMBOSS has done a really good job avoiding the key hits. That
sure.
Nair at 0%, the down tilt, and the back air. Not really getting hit in precarious positions, but here it is. Oh,
Yeah.
he doesn't quite get it, but is still trying to follow up. And now they are scrapping.
Yeah. As you said, the stage leads to very volatile. Ooh, what a call out! Leads to very volatile games, and they're both just going at each other's. They're both at each other's throats right now, just trying to find the hit and just maximizing everything they can off of it. Look, every hit just leads to strict advantage, and you know, RAMBOSS, as you said, very happy to sort of run away to the corner, charge his charge shot, and just keep pushing from there.
Oh, interesting side B there. Some kind of mix-up. It would have auto-canceled at that height, but it's up to the later on that it's an option we haven't seen so far, but is quite a good call-out option for Samus, for people in the air, because we know that up smash can be reliable. Up to just go for a single hit. And that turnip is going to do it, yeah. You have to be careful stalling off stage against the turnip because it is so good at edge guarding in certain situations. Wow.
26.4 on the board. Wait, where have we seen that percentage before? My fault. Anyways,
Players will know that. And
the Crom brain took over there. I'm sorry, guys. It's just the same thing. There's like Peach trying to get him off stage. RAMBOSS
doesn't get the timing on the tech. That down tilt would have led to another forward air, would have been very good damage. But it's still racking it up nonetheless. The forward air just barely going to miss.
Movement very well here. Just like putting out the hitboxes in the right place at the right time and just keeping RAMBOSS out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you need to do as Peach.
It's a close call, but you know, any one advantage state from RAMBOSS here can end it at any point. You know, we know Peach has some trouble getting off of the ledge. Oh, here's a good opportunity for him to close it out.
Oh, yeah, had to go for the high up B there. Oh, a single hit of down smash, not really going to do anything. Yeah, Beast doesn't have anything super hard punish the ledge regrabs unless one of the forward smashes is able to
is
hit.
that gonna be it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
no
jump is gone already.
Caught out for stalling. And we're going to go to a game 3.
You have to imagine perhaps, I think Rambos was facing backwards, so you wouldn't be able to use the forwarder to clank out the turn of hitbox. And I think an air dodge to catch it would have put him too low.
Indeed.
So, I mean, yeah, without a jump, you're kind of checkmated there. But now we're at 1-1. And I believe,
into game 3.
Best of 3
Best of 3.
is loser semis. So, next winner moves on to losers finals to play Arch Nemesis.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, the player's just taking a bit of a breather before getting back into it. I didn't see what the stage pick was, but that will influence the dynamic of this matchup a lot.
Is it FD again? No, we're going
okay.
special.
Yeah, Ramboss opting. Yeah, this is going to be big.
Okay, this is a big pick for Ramboss because zoners on this stage are absolutely insane. You know, as long as he's able to control that middle platform and stay underneath it, he's going to cause a lot of problems for Khanage here. And you can see
the
here
movement around the platforms.
He's changed his game plan here entirely. You know, from previous games and on FD and the other platform stages, he's happy to sort of stay in the corner. Here, he's just taken complete control of that middle platform, and he's just causing havoc and causing problems for Khanage here, who's only just been able to find a position here. But as you see, just weaving in and out of that platform, finds the reverse charge shot, and that's the first stock to Ramboss.
But yeah, like,
no,
I wasn't gonna say it.
Not a BGBC pro.
But yeah, as in like Ramboss really loves the beer versus and platform movement. So yeah, I mean, helped him get the first stock there, and is still surviving here. But Khanage is in control of the center stage, and yeah, that turnip's gonna do it.
He's got jump still.
Okay, can you? Yeah, you can still. Oh, brilliant!
Catches him with a super. Pulled another stitch face. Yo,
here we go.
RNG's been off.
Yeah, that's 2 stitches and a bomb.
But he hasn't been able to use any of them. That's the
yeah.
Let's see if he's
yes. Oh!
He still got it. He still got it. He still got it.
Tried the turnip chain, but this is 80% just from like 3 hits.
Oh,
I was really hoping to see the turnip chain. Oh, the jump is gone. The jump is gone.
That's it. That was all off of one stick.
Yeah, I mean, you can swing that big.
That's
and
crazy.
Ramboss is on his last stocks. It looked like he was in control, but here's the big combo. Doesn't quite get the full thing, but this is still a lot of damage.
Run away with this.
He's completely lapped Ramboss in percent, and he's reeling right now.
Sighting just changed as soon as he got that stitch face. He was just like, I'm going to make use of this one this time. It can't go wrong. Brilliant recovery from Ramboss.
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
mixing up every single resource possible.
Okay, yeah.
Shield, let's go.
I mean, Ramboss can get a ledge trap into a kill right about now. That'll be really good. Yeah, brilliant. He loves those tether cancels. Oh, yes. We saw that happen before. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that would have been insane if we got that.
Very barely. He's missed out on a lot of these big opportunities. He just keeps falling out.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that must have been planned. The grab release into the jab down tilt. Very good stuff from Ramboss there, pulling out something we haven't quite seen before.
I feel like every time I see a Samus jab one, they're going to do something different. Like, and it depends on the player, right? Like, you'll see Siski go for, like, jab one, F tilt. Ramboss used to be the specialist in jab one, pivot grab.
Okay, well, every Samus does that, but yeah, is string something together here.
Again, as we see in here.
70% now, so very close. Oh, yeah, you can't be punishing that.
That's the biggest mix up there. Jab one into jab two.
True. No one ever sees it coming. The forward is going to call it out. Is that going to do it? Just barely survives. And the charge shot, Khanage is an escape artist, but not that back air. You cannot avoid that one. Wow. I mean, that last game swung in many directions. Earlier, Ramboss had all the control. Khanage gets that one stitch face, takes all the momentum, and then Ramboss just refuses to die and just brings it back on the last stock. Yeah.
Takes the platform, and it's sorted.
That's how Smashville games work, especially with these zoners.
Samus is the most broken character on that Smashville platform, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Like, who else?
Snake. The C4 hits when you're below it. The grenades hit when you're below.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean, Samus is probably better, but like Snake is up there.
Steve. I mean, that doesn't count.
Steve is just good. Steve is just broken everywhere. Like.
Hi, Fran.
Also, like Steve can create Smash Bros himself.
True. That's also a thing.
Yo, this is Chuan
Yo.
from Singapore.
Chuan from Singapore. Where's
Singapore
Fran-
mentioned.
Fran from Mexico, right? I don't know. I heard someone call.
Don't know that.
I heard someone call you Mexican earlier. It's just like, yeah, why not? Where's Ricky? Where's Ricky from
But
Venezuela?
yeah, those who don't know, this is Buddy, Yu-Gi-Oh player.
What do you want?
You want to complain about Yu-Gi-Oh right now?
Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna do that on stream. That's for another time. I'll actually like. I don't know. I'll lose my mind like if I talk about that game. Like more, bro. It's basically like League of Legends but in a card game. That's all it is.
Okay, you heard that, chat. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
You heard League of Legends. That's it.
Anyways, that's gonna be it from me.
Is it?
yeah.
Are you guys going?
I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Chuan, are you going? Do you want to come? Alright, cool. Chuan from Singapore is going to take over for me.
Oh, yo, it's gonna be Singapore commentary here. Those who don't know, I'm also from that country. Yeah, this is Chuan, the one who started, who spearheaded the scene in Singapore.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I commentated. I hope.
Tio of Singapore's first 100-man tournament as well.
That is true. That is true. I commentated with Vish for the first time. Like, it was really cool, right?
Wow, look at RAMBOSS' controller, bro.
Damn.
That thing is lighting up.
Doesn't it look so cool? I wonder how much it cost.
Zangrix might know a thing or two
Yeah,
about
dude,
controller
Zangrix
costs.
definitely would know about controller costs. His one costs like...
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about that. Dude, a fob costs like $100, right?
But and it's also
Unless
like
you
the
build it
people who
yourself.
buy yeah, I mean people who buy controllers as well, like who are very specific, will buy a lot as well.
That is
like
true.
Zangrix has bought like 4 controllers
Dude,
in the past
okay.
year.
Wait, I think I told you this, but in Singapore, cause nobody plays this game, so there is like a warehouse full of controllers, right?
There
so
is.
one of, I think Skylar, one of our friends, he just went to the warehouse, bought a box for like $100.
Oh wait,
right?
now everyone in chat knows about it.
No, but it's in Singapore. Nobody's from Singapore. Everyone who plays Smash is for Singapore. Like, we know that. Anyway, we should talk about the match.
We are just getting into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go. Samus Ryu on small battlefield here.
Yeah, Samus is, game plan. Don't let this guy get in like ever, bro. I don't know if you can hear that from stream.
That is not Zangrix for those who are wondering.
Yeah, bro.
Surprisingly, there's someone who can challenge him for volume. But this is kind of like the... Samus is going to try as hard as she can to not let Ryu in. And Ryu's going to... Once Ryu gets in, that's a problem.
He's got the SF... Not SF5 meme. The Marvel vs. Capcom meme. Where if I don't get in, and when I get in.
That's basically this matchup.
Yeah, dude.
Because unlike Kazuya, it doesn't have a reflector, so just going to have to get through these projectiles all the old style. And yeah, Samus with a lot of multi-hits, so that focus is going to have to be used in quite specific scenarios there. That ledge regrab, probably a mistake from the side of RAMBOSS, and the down smash. Yeah, Arch Nemesis has been using that down smash to great effect in some of the previous sets.
Okay, but the lead is not too far here, and he immediately takes a stock back
Clean
with a
up
nice
tilt.
jump read. Up tilt, getting the kill. Also safe on neutral get up here. He's starting up some combos. Now...
Oh,
back to
brilliant
neutral.
movement there, yeah, the fake out. But Arch Nemesis, the damage output is so good, the conversions are clean. And what can he get more? Yeah, I mean, RAMBOSS is kind of slightly mixing himself up with these bombs.
He's trying to
putting
find his
himself
way back in.
bad scenarios.
Back into the neutral here, playing a bit carefully, throwing projectiles at each other. And he almost finds a way. He gets a nair. He misses the Shoryuken, but it's not too bad of a punish. He gets the corner.
Yeah, we've seen RAMBOSS basically throw out the single charge shot immediately like 4 or 5 times in recent memory. But we could just kind of keep Arch Nemesis on his toes, keep him always moving so that eventually that opens up more so that
right?
RAMBOSS can get the charge off as he's doing right now.
Yep. Ooh,
And the
very
high
nice
forward
F
smash.
Yeah, he's been taking stocks back fast, man.
Yeah, I mean, they're very back and forth. They have played quite a lot before, so very familiar with each other. And wow,
Wow.
a lot of percent there. But
Perfect percent. And he's back at the corner. You know, the Shoto is really good at keeping people in the corner. Really difficult to get out because auto turnaround, literally one option is completely locked out for you. You can't roll behind them. He's playing around the space really carefully. Catches the roll, the charge shot, catches the jump.
yeah, I mean, as well, Sam is very good at ledge trapping, but also very comfortable being in the corner. We've seen Rambos sit in the corner and take his time with these charge shots, and we've seen that Ryu doesn't always have the best confirms when their opponent's in the corner. You don't have the room to get the follow-up all the time.
That is true.
And it's quite risky with the threat of Samus up B out of shield.
Oh, and
brilliant.
the down tilt
Does
low crushes the F smash, was it?
No,
Right.
yeah, this is very tense. And there's
the
the
back
back air.
air.
Brilliant stall for Arch Nemesis just before to mix up the timing on
Using
the
the
falling aerial.
movement with the focus tag. You know, catching the timing, mixing up the timing just a little bit, and just catches him off guard. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
Man,
also,
these players, they play so good, bro.
yes, they do.
Yeah.
And we can see that kind of momentum swing a lot. Also because
Yeah,
small
dude.
battlefield is quite small, they're going to be in close quarters a lot of the time. That
Mm-hmm.
does favor Ryu a lot, but also if Samus gets the stage control, it's
You're
very
gonna-
hard for
you're
you
gonna-
to
it's-
get
it's
back into
hard.
neutral. So, I mean, we saw a bit more of that from RAMBOSS as opposed to Sephiroth zone earlier. But this is 1-0 up for Arch Nemesis. Losers Finals, this is a best of 5, so...
Oh,
there's
it's a
lot-
best of 5.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of
there's a
time
lot of time.
for
Yeah.
adaptation here, or to go
could-
back to the same stage.
You know, game 1 practically means like nothing, right? It's just download, right? It's like a bonus point.
Yeah, if the stage doesn't matter too much, then winning the first game only really matters in getting a bit closer, but...
Ooh, he does not want to fully charge that. You lose a lot of mix-up potential when you fully charge your charge shot. So now he's got the center stage here. He's throwing projectiles, trying to poke his way back in. You know, ironically, Ryu kind of plays a little bit like a projectile character in some sense.
In some matchups, that Hadouken can be a real harassment tool. If you see, if you do the fast input, it's really quick.
Yeah.
But the one issue is, yes, especially that fire
Oh,
one,
the charge shot
the shot
goes
Kunetsu will
straight
just get
through it.
eaten
Yeah.
by almost any projectile. But lands you very good reward if you do manage to connect it, as we're seeing right now. And almost gets the roll in there, but barely misses. And yeah, we're back
Samus
to
roll,
neutral instead.
notoriously bad. It's really easy to catch. Trying to mix him up here, trying to get the lash trap.
Oh, he did the movement. He's dashing back in and out, trying to force
Pressure
Arch
him.
Nemesis to drop his guard for a bit to get this charge shot, but he hasn't really given it to him in the crucial moments. We can see an up throw. There it is. Yeah, that's one thing we haven't seen so far, is that up throw as a kill option.
Yeah, RAMBOSS in the lead in this set for the first time. Now, after this, right?
But yeah, I mean, okay,
Trying to keep up the lead here.
zoning here, but yeah, the platform is actually kind of helping Arch Nemesis to get over these kind of mix-ups.
He missed the charge shot on the platform to cover every single option there, I think. Oh,
And there it is. That Shoryu and Arch Nemesis has a very sizable lead at this point. Ramos is going to have to start stringing things together to get back into this game, because otherwise he's staring down
Okay,
a
he's got a
2-0
hit.
deficit. Oh, brilliant
Whoa.
tether cancel there. The movement is always clean for Rambos, that's for sure. And the brilliant spacing to get both the hits in the neutral air. We know
Very
that
nice.
Arch Nemesis, brilliant
up
up tilt
tilt,
there.
catching the double jump from ledge.
But yeah, mixing up your kind of aerials with multi-hits and single hits is really important against Arch Nemesis, because he is known for being very good on the parry.
Most Shoto players are really good at parrying, especially because they lean towards this kind of space control playstyle. So you don't really want to be landing on them sometimes. Sometimes they even bait you to land into them so that they can get the parry and the punish. So getting the nair double hit there is so useful.
Exactly. And we can see that, okay, Ramos has built the
Oh,
lead
very
instead.
clean edge
This
guard.
is
Yeah, he might be
completely
dead.
reversed. The back air just barely got
And-
missed, but that's too far off. And wow, we were saying that, you know, there was kind of a big lead, but then it kind of reversed.
Yeah,
You know,
well, Samus having the lead just has so much pressure on your opponent because you gotta find your way in. You gotta guess, right?
Yeah.
And it starts becoming like it puts the pressure on you, right? Like for zoners, being in the lead is so important in my opinion.
Yeah,
Right.
and like for you, I mean, you're gonna take a lot of like damage is inevitable trying to get in on Samus and get that kill, especially if you're behind. And so I mean, it's all about being decisive. Probably need to go for some reads to get those kills without needing too many neutral interactions.
Exactly.
But yeah, here we go. It is 1-1 now, so evened up, but it's the best of 5. So the winner of the next game does take a commanding lead, but does not take the set just yet. But nonetheless, they will be trying their hardest to win this game.
Alright, here Arch Nemesis trying to find his way in, but the Fair so good at catching the air approaches. He's trying to get this Nair into his combo, but a parry. He's knocked into the air by the down tilt, but he's still got a chance here.
These charge shots, yeah. I mean, once again, mixing up the size of these charge shots to kind of keep Arch Nemesis on his toes and always cautious.
Man, RAMBOSS is running across corners of the stage, man. He's not letting him get in. He's running all the way to the side.
Yeah, I mean, that you can really afford to do that as Samus. Ryu doesn't have the best movement speed. So, I mean, it is quite comparable to Samus's. But again, Samus has those escape options.
Oh, and
no!
he catches
Get
his
by the
jump.
bomb. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing. If you're too hyper-focused on certain situations, you might kind of have a lapse there. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, the down B from Samus, the bombs, a little bit tricky, really annoying. Almost like zero counterplay sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, okay, wow. Yeah, RAMBOSS is really dialed in at this point. Arch Nemesis kind of letting things get away from him right now, but like part of that is just RAMBOSS being really relentless on the pressure, capitalizing on every kind of, not really desperate play, but kind of gamble that Arch Nemesis is going for. None of them have paid off. And
Yeah, he can just play reactively and like not commit too much.
yeah, and look at the resulting lead. This is an entire stock deficit. Arch Nemesis finally going to get it with that back air, sneaks it in. But has a lot of percent to make up here. We know that Ryu can get the damage, but once again, can he get
He
in?
needs that one juicy nair into a conversion into some kind of shuriken early kill. He might get something
almost
here.
through to get that. The barely misses the back air. That back air does so much damage.
Oh, and the nair
instead-
closing out. All his rage gone just like that. His comeback potential might have been lost here.
Oh, but instead, we are seeing some good percent still building here. 86%. If Arch Nemesis can get one more neutral opening.
He's got to keep this corner. You can't let him in. And he gets down to center stage.
Yeah, actually, that bomb has really been a thorn in Arch Nemesis' side, trying to get in on this. Whether it's through the air or on the ground, is forcing him into shield, which is what Samus wants a lot of the time.
Oh, he goes for a huge gamble there with the focus attack, trying to clip him.
Oh, wow. Managed to get there before the up tilt, and it's the up air, up B is going to do it. And, you know, a smaller lead than previously, so Arch Nemesis has brought this back slightly, and this is going to be good damage here. We're going to see the
finds
back
the
air.
nair, he finds
There
the
we
back
go.
air.
50% on the board now.
Oh, he commits to the nair in, letting him roll past him.
Okay, yeah, they're just poking each other out. That Zair, we haven't seen too much, but it can be very useful against the Shotos because of how big of a range it has. And Samus does have a multi-hit, and Brilliant Beer first doesn't quite
Oh,
get it.
He goes for the gamble up B.
Oh, okay, backed out of getting the back here because it wasn't going to connect. Is that it?
Is
Yes,
it
it
it?
is!
Oh, he
no!
doesn't die yet!
Survives from the aerial Shoryu.
Oh, he
And
misses
Rammus-
the grab, but he still
Rammus is
manages
gonna
to
make
get
it back. But how do you get off from this ledge? It's going to use that bomb to be able to re-grab the ledge safely, but it's going to retreat back to it once again. Arch Nemesis has the... Oh!
And he finds the jump
There
onto
it
the
is.
platform.
Yeah.
Very well played.
I mean, yeah, the thing is, right, with both of these characters having similar movement speeds and the stage being quite small, using jump to get around ledge traps is quite successful, but you will still be chased.
Yeah,
As
you
we
can't
saw,
just get
that's
chased,
how,
right?
That's what happens in the end. Arch Nemesis on point, just all over RAMBOSS at the end there.
Yeah, his controller's sick, bro. Look at RAMBOSS's.
Yeah, I think...
3 people have had glowing controllers today.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, you gotta get an RGB. You gotta be a gamer.
Where are these guys getting glowing controllers? I want to know that.
I don't know.
I
I want a glowing controller.
I want a glowing
Actually, I don't. I hate RGB. It's too bright.
Anyways.
Anyway, bro, I mean...
I mean, okay, yeah, we're back to the same stage once again. So yeah, They're
We've,
both
we've-
very comfortable on it. We've seen both of them have very good control sequences and good sequences of momentum. So it seems like they're both favored.
Oh, don't jump. I was so afraid like there, like
Yeah.
you could just accidentally jump and then
Yeah,
get a
it
jump
clips you.
kill.
Brilliant falling up air. Knows that Arch Nemesis is so good with these parries and shield timings. Mixes up with the landing up air, which does net quite a lot for Samus at these low to mid percents.
He's also mixing up the rockets, so it's the timing's just a little bit different. Maybe just catch him off guard a little bit. Just be a really bit annoying, you know. It's so difficult to get in. RAMBOSS mixing up the Z and the down B. The fair, such a great anti-air, not letting him in at all.
Yeah, Rambo's really good at calling people's jumps in. With this forward air and the up tilt from Samus. I mean, the character lends itself to it, but it's something Ramos really looks out for.
And the DI.
Oh, yeah, it's a really early stock considering how the stocks have gone in this set. Perhaps, yeah, not the greatest DI. Brilliant capitalization by Nemi, who's going to look to add more percent here, but instead, the backer just barely doesn't do it. And if he can escape this ledge trap, that'll be very good at getting more percent on the board. This is really good from Arch Nemesis.
He's getting in that more and more percent.
Oh,
Gets hit by a charge shot, but it's not going to kill. Definitely not across the stage.
Oh, yeah, doesn't have enough time to set up the patented ledge trap from Samus. Opted to charge more of the charge shot, but that costed Ramos the ledge trap. Here we go.
There's so much rage.
Oh, yeah, there's
but
the
the up throw.
Yeah, Ramos is opting to charge this charge shot in advantage as opposed to kind of set up the bomb into the ledge trap, at least as of late. Hasn't worked out, but I mean, having that charge shot charged a bit is quite beneficial, and that back air is going to net an Arch Nemesis an entire stock lead.
Calls out the jump once again. This is really looking good for Arch Nemesis. But RAMBOSS could definitely bring this back. He's putting in the percent.
Oh, yeah, that Zaire is going to tear through the Shakunetsu and get a hit in. So we've seen it quite a few times used very successfully by RAMBOSS.
He catches the jump once again. This is almost like not even a stock lead anymore. He just needs to get the kill. He tries to go for the F smash.
We've seen like kind of Arch Nemesis live to quite long percentage for most of these stocks, and actually on both sides the stocks have been taken at relatively high percents. We've seen quite a few up throw kills from RAMBOSS, so gonna have to probably work a bit more to get this kill unless there's a huge read in the bag, because I mean RAMBOSS is 2-1 down in the set, and on his last stock we're gonna have to see some big clutch moments coming up if he's gonna hope to get back into the set.
But it's looking like RAMBOSS got this under lock, and he clips him with the charge shot.
Yeah,
and now it's
beer
even.
fake outs, you know, like we just saw multiple just empty kind of beer verses into that throwing out the charge shot, and as you said, the lead has shrunken, but this ledge trap hitting out for it, that was a big read.
That
but
was
Arch
a
Nemesis
big gamble.
not hard punished for it and is still keeping out the momentum.
He jumps again. He's gonna end the same the stock in the same way.
Didn't quite react to getting that up air. Could have gone to the Shoryu, but still, this is really good percent. Now, basically, any kind of hit confirm will do the job here. So RAMBOSS is gonna have to play on a knife's edge here. Play super careful around everything. Only really go into close quarters when he's sure
he turns it the wrong way.
Oh my goodness, the chase! That's it!
That's it!
Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, RAMBOSS was kept retreating.
Yeah.
But Arch Nemesis was just gonna keep following you right into the corner, and Samus is floating.
I bet he was like, oh shit, like I reversed it by accident, or like I faced the wrong way. Yeah. And then he's like, I gotta get out this situation, dashes back. Then Arch Nemesis is like, okay, obviously he's gonna run back. I'm gonna chase him down.
Yeah, and shield the one thing you need to shield, and that's it, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. Now I believe it's going to be Arch Nemesis versus Zone.
Yes. And
for grand finals.
For those who watched that winners final set, was, I mean, quite convincing from Zone. Arch Nemesis did have moments, but you know, it never looked kind of, Zone really just had all the control. I mean, the only time it was relatively close to when Zone SD'd on the second stock. Trying to go for a teleport cancel, but I mean,
you know,
Arch Nemesis does have the
out.
momentum as well, and the knowledge of the previous set. I mean, obviously Zone is going to think of that set as well. So there's going to be a lot of adaptation that has happened since that set, probably. And yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be a pretty interesting set. I mean, always love watching Zone. Yeah. Such a clean player.
I mean, one thing we saw from that set is, so Palutena's general landing area was the forward air and back air, single hits. But once you throw
That
that
is true,
neutral
that is
air
true.
in, it messes with the kind of Arch Nemesis
yeah.
game plan because he's, again, really good with parrying and knowing when you're going to throw your aerials. But that Nair, the multi-hit's going to throw a spanner in the works. And
That is
because it's
true.
Palutena, she gets so much off of it.
That is
if,
true.
You know, if
when you
try
get
to,
hit by that
yeah,
Nair, it's over.
if you kind of
man.
guess wrong in that sense, you're going to eat a lot of percent if you're low percent.
Exactly,
And
right?
so, you know, it's always that kind of game, you know. Again, Ryu doesn't mind shield pressure that much, but against certain characters that benefit a lot from getting that hit in, it's going to be quite difficult.
It will be, yeah.
And obviously, also Palutena's greater movement speed.
Yeah, she's got
The
really
advantage
good
is really
mobility.
powerful. I mean, obviously, Ryu has the focus,
Mm-hmm.
but Palutena's best sharking tool is up air, which is an insane multi-hit.
Yeah,
such
it's
a big
broken.
move.
It's also multi-hit, right? So you can
yes.
focus through it. And also, I feel like 90% of this match is going to be played on the ledges.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, they both really want the stage control, but obviously, I think Ryu would... I mean, Arch Nemesis is going to probably prioritize that even more. Because Palutena does have the movement speed to mitigate some corner pressure, but the reverse is not true.
The reverse
If
is
you're
not
trying
true.
to
You are
escape corner pressure
stuck.
against Palutena
You are
as
stuck,
Ryu,
bro.
it's difficult. It can be done, but we've seen Zone is very dialed in today with all of that. And, well, let's see what both
what
the players
happens.
can bring to the table here. They played once before in Winners Finals. So, yeah, there's a more recent set. Winners Finals 3-0 for Zone.
You mean 3-2, 3-2. Wait.
No, as in the most recent, it was today.
Oh, it's the most recent.
Yeah, those sets
Those are
were
done,
quite a
done.
while back, but
I see.
yeah, on PS2 here, we did see the stage as well as the town and city in the previous set.
Here, the corner pressure starts. So, the game of ledges.
And yeah, we've seen that quite a few times as well. Zone just knows when to pull up that shield and how to escape all the shield pressure as well. We saw only one shield break in their previous set, and otherwise was always picking the correct options to escape this pressure. So Arch Nemesis is going to have to mix it up a bit more, but it's just a good start so far.
Oh, almost gets the shuriken there, but I think the double down tilt pushed him away just enough so that he could get a roll out.
Oh,
and he
barely
misses the
misses.
down air.
Yeah, I mean, that timing is usually pretty easy to get, but barely misses. And we saw just now, Arch Nemesis is trying to use the focus just to get past the final hit of up air, so using it very preemptively. And so that's
Exactly.
really good awareness from Arch Nemesis, as they're both trying to get the first stock here. Zone with the stage control, and this is going to be a bit difficult to get around this back air. The Tatsu is going to get called out. Is known
And
as a...
no
Oh
job
my
and the
goodness!
trade.
How they both get sent to the left.
That is a bit janky, but the down tilt,
the
he doesn't
parry,
hit
but-
confirm it.
That's so unfortunate. And
He's throwing.
But there's
but
the back
air.
Here we go, yeah. Arch Nemesis takes the first stock, but is at such a high percent there, and what a great drifting there from Zone, because even if it doesn't connect, he actually goes off stage.
Yeah,
but that's
so
not
it's-
actually
it
a
covers
problem.
multiple options. Yeah.
Because it's an insane cross-up.
He's reached the spot dodge there. Oh,
Oh, there were so many reads
there are
going
so
on
many
there.
spot dodges and air dodges.
Tried to read so many defensive options all at once from Zone. Just shows how much he's how much he's cognizant of.
Yeah.
And he's looking out for. But Arch Nemesis, actually the one trying to chase Zone down right now.
Oh, he clips him with the nair. Very good awareness with the jump.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh, he
mixing
tries
him
to miss
up.
the ball,
He
gets
chases, doesn't get the shield break. But this is some very good damage on. But that dash attack, one of those two invincible moves Palutena has, is going to be very good against Ryu.
The parry, giving him a small opening here, getting him
Oh yeah,
stage.
did not want that F tilt, wanted a drop down forward air. Not going to get super hard punish, eats the Shoryu, but this is still very even on the second stock here. The explosive flame just barely.
Oh,
not
he
gonna
missed
catch
it,
him.
puts the
the
Shuriken.
Yeah,
The
holds
Hadouken.
down, because the Shoryu is such a big hitbox, avoids the down air. That's vital.
Oh, he misses the punish on the up smash here. Now it's completely even.
Yeah, Palutena's love to do that explosive flame to give them safe passage back off the ledge and back onto the stage directly. I mean, Arch Nemesis is trying to do more of the same with that neutral B and sneaks in the back air. Cross stage, catching his own, probably trying to dash out there.
And clips clips the side B with the explosive flame.
Yeah, instead, yeah, Zone missed it earlier with the downer, but sometimes you don't even have to throw yourself off. Just put the explosive flame there, and it can take the stock. And so here we go, last stock, 0% on each, and Arch Nemesis strikes the first blow, but no combo.
Follow-up here, the juicy nair gets the air dodge in, the American air dodge.
Yeah,
the, like,
double
dash tag.
Of course, the Palutena special. But Arch Nemesis is slowly inching ahead because of that damage output. But oh my god, the single hit from
the missed
he has to jump, it's fine. But yeah, Zone has managed to... It was a small deficit after all, so you only needed 1 or 2 hits.
Now they've reset, it's calmed down the situation, but the back throw going to give it in favor of Zone.
And then F tilt. Yeah, you cannot clank with that move. Transcended for part of its hitbox, and that Choryu into the back air.
But he lives.
Okay. Yeah, but can you get away from this? I mean, we've said Palutena is able to get away, but if you're being aggressive like that, might not be the best option here. Arch Nemesis is absolutely following Zone. That backer just barely misses.
He's trying his best not to let it touch the stage, and the side B clips him, and it kills him off the top.
Yeah, that lingering hitbox, I mean, obviously it only activates once, but sometimes it can mess you up.
It only activates once, but it's so active.
Yeah, I mean, great at kind of whiff punishing in that specific scenario. So yeah, great stuff.
Great stuff here from Arch Nemesis. Here is just not letting him touch the stage for the entire stock. Chasing him down with the up airs and the side Bs and the back airs. It's like, I know you want center stage, but I'm gonna try my hardest to not let you play the game at all. Yeah. And now we are in game 2.
Yeah, I mean, Arch Nemesis coming from the loser side, so a lot of games to be played from him if he wants to take this meltdown. Zone, on the other hand, only needs 3 games, really, if he's gonna... 3 wins. Well, it could be 3 games. Let's see what he has brought to the table after that game 1. Here we go, immediately starting with the nair, but drops the follow, but still maintains the stage control, so there's gonna be more percent here. Really good at scouting that roll in. Zone is kind of known for that.
Ooh,
and brilliant catching
the
air dodge in. Yeah, that down air, we didn't see it successfully in the previous game, but there it is. A dominant first stock from Zone, untouched so far, and it's starting to get even more percent here.
He's not gonna do it to him. Double 0 to death? No way.
Oh, that's a big air dodge here. Oh, but that's gonna end it. Yeah, the moment you kind of don't get that up smash, that Shoryu's gonna poke through the ledge.
Almost thought he was gonna get the double 0 to death right there.
Still, this is such a huge deficit. If Arch Nemesis doesn't get back into this game fast, this is you kind of have to write this game off as kind of like a download game. But let's see what he can do, because we've seen Arch Nemesis has some great momentum and control plays. Oh, but that back throw once again. Yeah, Zone is all over those. Just barely jumps out of that, but that nair. Oh my goodness.
Nair. Back into stage, it's comboing to the grab there.
What?
Didn't even know that was the thing.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, after the nair, you're going to want to be holding shield, whether that's to air dodge in afterwards, or just because, you know, that's the kind of the instinct.
Yeah,
but Zone
so
knows what people are looking at for, like that shield. He's able to get that grab in. But yeah, this is such a dominant game. About to go up an entire 2 stocks, labbing him in percent twice over now.
He's playing really insane. He has got the lead. He's got so much space to work with. He doesn't even have to approach. Just throw his back ass, stopping his approach completely.
Yeah, I mean, what can you really do as Arch Nemesis other than gather data for the next game? Because that's a 3 stock coming out here. You know, so dominant.
It's got
0 to death to start off, and like he only took like 35% through taking the first 2 stocks.
Yeah, that's so insane.
You know, that's what happens when you give Zone the momentum. We saw all the ledge play, all the corner pressure, scouting basically every roll from the ledge Arch Nemesis tried to do.
Zone so good at pressuring his opponent. Super Mario Maker to the stage.
Gentleman to that, but that's basically like playing against Steve.
That is true.
Actually, Steve just plays Mario Maker, doesn't he?
Oh, he does.
Oh, didn't think about that one. But here we go.
Here we go. into the next match.
Back to this specific matchup here.
To Town and City, the counter pick. Haven't seen this stage in a while after 2 sets. We've played on Small Battlefield and, well, Pokemon Small Battlefield.
Yeah, I mean, this this does seem to be Arch Nemesis' go-to counter pick in this matchup based on the available stages. Because, again, their winner's final set, we did play on this in games 2 and 3. Because, again, there are more FD aspects to this stage, which does favor Ryu. But we saw as well, the kind of downside, or the other side to that coin, is that horizontal kills are much more potent, and that's what Palutena gets a lot of the time.
That is
back throw and back air. That's what she's going to be getting a lot of the time. And so, you know, Arch Nemesis is going to be very aware of those options.
Ooh, the back air cancelling out the Hadouken with the intangibility. The back air from Nemesis not taking it just yet. Teleports to the stage, missed the up B.
Barely missing. But that down the back air, gets caught out there. Arch Nemesis maybe not expecting Zone to commit for it, because not necessarily a true combo.
That is true.
And
He
so
might have been trying to drift away slightly, but the down tilt calling him out back to even.
So yeah, I mean, gets the Nair started here, and on Town City, the platform is going to help with some extensions, but no, misses the tech chase, and Arch Nemesis is going to relieve some pressure there, get some hits in.
Right, this game looking quite close right now.
Oh, ends the Tatsu early to punish the counter. Brilliant awareness and reaction time from Arch Nemesis.
The Shoryuken not taking it quite yet. Just trying to find his way back to ledge here. Nemesis really good at clipping people.
Doesn't get the hit kicking combo into the Shoryu, but still, this is very good damage regardless. That Tatsu is almost going to do it.
132. The parry.
There it is.
Very clean.
The Arch Nemesis special. And just parries for fun.
Yeah.
with the invincibility still there, but yeah, that's how powerful it can be.
During Hadoukens now, Nemesis got the lead, but he's gonna try to extend it as much as possible here.
Okay, that Nair's gonna net some good. Oh, the chase almost with the up air. Yeah, the Zone, you can see he's aware of what Nemi is going for, and yeah, once again, catching the roll. I mean, he's just always getting it.
Doing on reaction.
I want to counter for how many times, or the efficiency at which Zone is catching these roll-ins from ledge.
Yeah, Palutena so good at ledge trapping here, especially with the back throw, back air, and all these options. The Nair so good at catching neutral get up as well. He's trying to find his way back in now. Now it's Zone's turn to fight for center stage, and he actually breaks into the middle. So high percent here, the back end not gonna take it quite yet.
Just barely survives. I mean, not the best DI, but okay. Yeah, they're both sitting in chill here. They're very aware of each other's options, playing very careful.
163%, so much rage. Just one touch, it's gonna end.
Yeah, Zone knows he can't just dash attack anytime he wants, because that will get punished. And so he's just safely throwing out these back airs. The F-Dog's gonna get punished.
He lives!
Oh, no way!
No, wait, okay. I thought it was gonna kill.
I have not seen that one kill before, but we were very close to seeing it there, especially with the smaller blast zones, which are closer to the edge of the stage.
Oh, and the up smash?
Strong up tilt,
strong up tilt, yeah.
Wow, I mean, haven't seen that one kill, but I mean, I imagine Ryu's strong hits will be taking the stocks, especially at that percent. And that is a 2-stock for Arch Nemesis. The counter perk working to great effect this time round.
Do you want?
Sorry, we're not sure if we might be going. Okay, wait, hold on.
Okay, one more game.
Okay, here we go. Game 4, if Arch Nemesis takes it, it's going to go into a reset. But we're back on PS2 here. So we've seen, again, the stages haven't mattered too much. They're both quite evenly matched.
All right,
but, I mean, it's all a matter of comfort at this point.
We got back to PS2 here on Zone's counter pick. And it's looking pretty strong for him right now. It's got a good, nice lead here. We're chilling. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Zone, okay. So this is probably why Zone likes this as a stage instead of Town and City. He's weaponized these platforms to kind of do falling arrows off of them. Gets that back air in, but we've seen falling forward air, which is a very good combo starter, goes into dash attack. So he's weaponized these platforms to great effect here. Ryu doesn't get as much use out of them, obviously. But yeah, okay, that's going to help with combo extensions as well.
He's also really good at doing the up B cancels on these platforms, which you can't actually do that well on Town and City, I believe. But so it gives her more options to get back on stage, while Ryu doesn't have just as much. He's camping the platforms, not letting him in, shutting him out completely.
Oh, but yeah, retreating all the way back continuously, but doesn't get punished because Shoryu's not quite gonna do it. That back here, wow, crossing up but still going forward. That was really weird, but yeah, how do you get down from here? All the specials being thrown out here from Arch Nemesis to stall and change the horizontal momentum.
Yeah, mixing up the timing so Zone doesn't get a good beat on him. Trying to get around that, and the side B clips him for the kill.
Yeah, Zone definitely wanted to land to get a possibly a back throw or an up smash there, but falls into it instead, and then Shoryu, gonna break up the ledge trap potential there from Zone, but still on the chase here. Once again on the ledge. Doesn't punish the roll there, but is maintaining the stage control. Possibly because back throw won't kill just yet. Perhaps waiting for that.
And
there we go.
The down tilt, clipping the 2-frame on the up B.
We haven't actually seen that so much in this matchup. Potentially just because of how big Shoryu is, how much it's clipping Zone. But yeah, brilliant Zone.
And the DI all the way in. This could be really bad for the Nemesis.
Yeah, Zone is kind of baiting these kind of back airs and down tilts from Nemesis and drifting in at just the right time to get these big combo starters out. Almost covers the entire platform, the explosive flame. Would have been great coverage there. Nonetheless, still covering all of Arch Nemesis options here.
Very clean play here. Nemesis trying to find his way in. He just needs that one hit, but Zone pressing back air, not letting him in at all. And the pivot grab after the whiff back air.
That's going to catch the jump. And the forward air brilliantly timed. That's going to be a back air. Yes, it is. And we are going to a game 5 here, folks. That's a large 2 stock here.
And unfortunately, I mean,
it could end after this game. You can go.
Well, I'm gonna hand it over to Alex for some solo comms.
Chuan has to go. Everyone say thanks, Chuan from Singapore.
Thanks, Alex from Singapore.
I'll hold it down, but I believe actually if this resets, I might have to go as well. Let's just see. Let's see how it plays out first. Because again, it's been back and forth, especially in this set. So here we go. Either Zone takes this meltdown again, or another time he's taking so many meltdowns, or Arch Nemesis is going to take this to a reset. Let's see, we're on PS2 here. So Arch Nemesis not opting for the Town and City counter pick that worked out before, realizing that, it's mainly just player matchup here that matters, not so much the stage. But we did see Zone use the platforms to great effect with these falling backers and forward airs, so we're going to see if Arch Nemesis has a game plan formulated for that. Okay, gets the up air here, and we're going to see a follow-up. Scouts out the air dodge there. All of these relentless explosive flames and up air is going to be tough for Arch Nemesis to get around. The parry's going to come out, but doesn't get the punish there. And yeah, I mean, once again, Zone fiending for this pivot grab. Arch Nemesis relentless on the chase, and finally gets that backer in to take the first stock of this game.
By the way, Basso here to finish the set. But yeah, Nemi gonna take the first stock, but just like that, it's right even up yet again. We're on even stocks here. Zone gonna do the teleport cancels, of course, in between stocks. But now, the parry.
Yeah, so we haven't really seen that mix-up from Zone yet. The down throw into the air dodge read, we've really basically just seen the backer come out, and that's kind of the thing you throw out in a game 5. You really need the stock quickly.
Like at this point, it's mostly about like knowing what your opponent is gonna do. Like it's the mix-ups on top of the mix-ups, right? We're in a game 5 scenario. If Zone needs to pull out all the stops here, he does not want to give Nemi the chance to breathe another life,
Yeah,
he wants to take this now.
Once again, using these platforms and the teleport to great effect, trying to escape the pressure, but Arch Nemesis is just still relentless, covering everything.
He's just ready for those,
Brilliant! Doesn't get the full neutral air. Probably wanted something a bit better than that, but really good downer through the platform there. So yeah, they're pulling out all the tricks right here as we're approaching kill percent on both of their second stocks here.
And now we're at the ledge trap situation here, but Zone might get out of it scot-free, but we get the shield pressure. Ooh, the roll away into the jump away. Oh, but now sends it right to the other coast. Now we just ledge trapping on the other side of the stage here.
Yeah, okay, brilliant backer to
take it.
Yeah, realizing that Zone is always going to these platforms here, so great call out. But Zone has been very good at avoiding a lot of the shield pressure, knowing exactly the right time to roll out to avoid both the shield break and any kind of follow-up.
Yeah, you do not want to get shield pressured by the FGC folks. Like not only can they break your shield, right? Ryu has the collarbone breaker, just annihilate your shield, just easy shield pokes. And if you get touched by down tilt, yeah, you're taking either 60 or you're just straight up dead.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the high Tatsu is punished finally from Zone.
All right, we're in the game 5, grand finals.
Who's going to take the first big combo of it? Zone has done a really good job of weaving in and out to get these neutral arrows, but that's going to be a...
the funny punch into the nothing.
Yeah, the pressure spawning from a miss input on the platform there, so it's going to cost Zone slightly, but hasn't missed a beat, but that missed tech is going to eat the Shaku, and that's a lot of percent here.
This could be big here. Nemi pulling out just the first blood on this last stock here.
Yeah, okay, the dash check's going to come out, but Zone really being patient here, not trying to commit, and there's finally the neutral air, but pops out of it. Yeah, that's going to be a big break for Nemi. That could have been a lot of percent on the board and a big advantage state for Zone.
Ooh, the fail reflex. That could have been a big punish, but the downer was almost it.
Thought we might have seen a back air there, but the downer still gets some good damage on the board. The explosive flame in retaliation, and this is approaching last hit, folks, in this game 5.
Oh, the nair to break the armor on the focus attack there, but not going to quite be enough. The back air,
both throwing out back airs here. Because they know
one of them has invincibility, you know.
Oh, brilliant pivot grab! Finally realized they're both throwing out the back airs, but Palu's.
Oh no!
Yeah. Here's the vortex. Can he get the back air? Oh, nice focus to get around it. And yeah, Zone carefully retreating to neutral, knowing that any overcommitment will be the stock, especially with Nemi so good on these parries.
Now we are in the last hit situation now. Nemi gets one down tilt, it's over.
Ooh, yeah, once again.
Not going to be quite yet. Nemi had a huge percentage.
Oh, that's going to do it.
Yeah, that's it.
There's the explosive flame. Yeah, Arch Nemesis going for one too many of those Shakus from ledge. Did a really good job helping him get off the ledge throughout the set, but Zone finally calls it out there with the killing blow, explosive flame. And that's going to do it, folks. Zone wins.
That's going to be
DAT Monday Meltdown 260-something.
Kings, Queens, Royal Monarchs. That is it for today. I am Basso. I commentated 2 sets earlier and this singular game. So, we take those.
And I am, well, today I'm blue.
He's blue. Why are you blue?
Usually I'm orange, but April Fool's was 2 days ago. So
this guy's the April Fool. Can't believe this.
But yeah,
we need to show Brink before we end the stream.
Okay, we can do that quickly.
So, do either of you know about Brink, the summit?
Yeah.
Oh, Brink. Yeah. Brink. Okay. So, much recently we had the Smash Ultimate Summit, right? But since that is over, we got our own summit right here in the UK. Brink, Smash UK Ultimate Summit. We're going to get 16 of the UK's best. 5 of them will be voted in by the community on Twitter, of course. The voting is now open. Anyone that wants to get voted in is in the list, is able to be voted in.
Make sure you check out Alex, the Twitter handle shown there, because all the info will be there as well. So you know you get all the updates on the event, because a lot of work is being put into this. It's going to be a great event. And yeah, April 29th, 30th, so end of this month, voting will be crazy.
Of course, and we already got big names there. That we got Loogie, we got Mazebees, we got Owl Babies, we got is Bloom there? I'm pretty sure Bloom.
I've got this.
Which, there they are.
I have to get my Switch.
If you can match them up, then...
Yeah. If I can be, if I'm right on this, I should be able to list everyone. We got Shanique, we got Bloom, we got Kerbo, we got Loogie, we got SBF, we got Achilles, Mazebeans, Owl BBs, and Pelly. That's everyone confirmed so far for Brink. More to be voted in very soon by our own lovely community here in Smash UK. And well, that's it. If you want to know more information about Brink, Smash UK Ultimate Summit, please please follow Delax on Twitter and TNT Esports for more information. And
thanks guys for watching.
that's it. Thank you so much. Goodbye.